Alliance 2-hour lunch hour, the show that's completely meaningless and your way. You didn't ask for it and always getting in the way of your business. I did write several intros for that, and then we had to go live just before I could actually check the intros to see what the hell I was saying. So you're left with that, and that is thematic of what the 2-hour lunch hour will be. Everyone, it's just going to be us saying things without really having a plan for it. We did this a couple weeks back, and in true 2-hour lunch hour fashion, this last week we didn't do it at all because we just didn't feel like it. 2-hour lunch hour is all about what we feel like doing. I don't believe in lunch, quite frankly, and I find 2-hour lunch hours to be incredibly offensive.
Well, not everybody eats plant goo and survives off of zero nutrients.
Plant goo.
Okay?
It's not plant goo. I don't know why you think it's goo. Broccoli is a solid.
Not the way you eat it.
I think you made the argument last time that you could just basically blend everything together and you'd be all right. You know,
I don't recall that. You know, it was a blur. It was a lunchly blur. Everyone, how are you doing?
Are you talking to chat or are you talking to us? I guess the question.
The unholy army of the night in the chat has not yet made itself apparent, so I'm talking to you all, unfortunately.
They're probably dealing with like a singular hour lunch and they have to actually eat during this time period where, you know.
My goal is to put everyone off my goal is to put everyone off their lunch during the 2-hour lunch hour because I don't believe in lunches.
In that case, lunches... you'd be on camera. Hey!
Oh, go to hell. I mean, lunches are just a bourgeois construct, quite frankly. No one ever used to eat lunch.
Yeah, I mean, they should be working in the fields or in the gulags, obviously. You know, this is surely a capitalist thing to have.
I mean, it is, honestly. You know? It's you know, the businessmen want to have lunch, the owners want to have lunch, and then they also want to they want to bait the workers into staying with them by being like, you get a lunch hour.
Speaking of that, it's almost like all of the really kind of evil corporations. Do you know how like they have like a culty like appearance inside, and they have like these fully stocked like lunch cafes in their jobs, but then they expect you to like they're like, oh, there's a yoga thing at 5:00, and they expect you then to like after your yoga come and like still go back to work at 6 and be like, well, it's not required, but you know it's the culture we have around here, you know,
workplace yoga.
Yeah. Or like workplace quiet rooms and things like that. The whole point is to like distract you and then make you feel guilty for not working harder.
I understand that. Yeah.
I mean, we do that here at the 2-hour lunch hour.
Yes, we do. Our goal is to distract you and make you feel guilty for not working. That's the LP Alliance 2-hour lunch hour. This entire show is just going to be taglines.
Yeah.
Welcome to the LP Alliance 2-hour lunch hour. The show that's underprepared, over budget, and always just behind schedule.
Oh, so what's new in your guys' world? Anything interesting going on?
Evidently Kyle had to get something sorted with when you said you were on the phone with Chase, I thought you meant Chase Oliver.
Chase, why isn't my card working, Chase?
I was very confused. It was like, you're asking for Chase's money? What the hell is going on?
No,
just some financial institutions.
So Restream wanted us to pay an entire year in advance, and I told them that I'd prefer to pay monthly. And they were like, okay, just let the thing run out and then sign up for monthly. I was like, there's no way just to like cancel it. And they're like, well, you could, but then you would like lose days. It would cancel immediately. And I was like, well, that's stupid. So let it run out and then switch to monthly. No problem. Set the plan up the way it should be set up. Hit go. And it was like, insufficient funds. I was like, I promise you that there are plenty of funds on this card. And so I figured that Chase had just blocked it because it was supposed to be like a $200 payment.
Well, you know, I had something similar happening. I was like at the grocery store, buying some food or something, and like one card didn't work.
And you bought too much food?
Well, no, it wasn't even that much. It was like $70, and it was at a gas station is what it was. It wasn't at a grocery store, but I had like bought a bunch of snacks.
No, we're gonna stop that.
Well,
how do you spend $70 at a gas station?
Well, 25 of it was gas, and then there was some nicotine. You know, okay. I'm a nicotine addict.
Okay.
There was also some caffeine, and so energy drinks are also expensive. And anyway, so I get there and I swipe my card. I put my card on the thing. It says no, and I'm like, okay. pull it out a different card, right? Because this is America. Everybody lives off of debt. And I'm like, okay, it also doesn't work. And then I pull out my debit card and I'm like, there is cash in here, like enough for sure. And I put it in there. It also doesn't. I'm thinking like I've criticized the government too much and now I'm on a blacklist, and they're like, we're debanking you. All of your credit is frozen. I was sitting there for kind of panicking. And the guy's like, I think there's a problem with our system if you put gasoline on at the same time. And I was like, well, can you like take the gasoline off and try again? And then it worked. So I was
this
like,
is a gas station, sir. You're not allowed to buy anything else with your gas.
Well, for some reason, I guess their system was like that. And I was like, oh, man, like, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I'm a real threat to the system. And then the guy broke my heart and was like,
no, was feeling all cool.
Yeah, it's just our broken system, I wanted to have like a news article written about me about like man criticizes government, loses all credit, but
can't get gas. That's like the opposite of California, where in California, if you buy gas, they have to give you like air for free. Not that you want the air in California.
Amanda,
it's very polluted. You
everywhere.
Look, Gavin with the good hair
now.
Is taxing my air. We call him Gavin with the bad air.
But let's be honest, in Amandistan, in the communist hellhole that is Amandistan, you will have to pay taxes on.
No, you won't. You won't. Honestly, you won't have to pay taxes because you won't have any money to pay taxes with. That's the great thing. There are no taxes in Amandistan.
Well, I think it's a stateless, airless society.
The air will be requisitioned. Everyone will have as much as they need, and no more.
To each according to their need.
I can tell you, Phil, you're not getting much air the way you're talking. Just everyone gets an allotment of air when they're born. They walk around within a little like vacuum seal enclosure,
like a bubble boy of some sort.
Yeah, and the air is just pumped in from the from the air, the commissariat. The commissariat. See, it's got air in it.
So I will say I'm an insane prepper, right? I basically have preps for like any sort of end of the world, one of which being some sort of biological or chemical attack. So I already have like little bubble suits and access to getting purified air. So I think I will be a counter-revolutionary in this this hellscape of basically requisitioned air.
You tell fat jokes about yourself. That's the only reason I'm going here. Is your body not a bubble suit?
Jesus. So if you
Amanda's like, I'm not afraid to make the same jokes he does. I'm fat. I'm allowed to make the fat jokes. All right. Fat people can make fat jokes.
There we go.
Not twigs. Fucking stick bug over here being like, oh,
that's our word.
Yeah, that's our word. What are you doing? I can't say that.
I can't appropriate your slur. You've taken it back.
No. God, no. Oh, Jesus.
Have you guys seen the latest fucking conspiracy theory with the Charlie Kirk shit?
Which one?
So Nick Shirley and Tyler Robinson.
Oh yes, I have heard this.
Are first cousins.
Well, they're not though. They're not. No. That's a myth.
No, I'm gonna believe it. Don't try to take this away from me.
Do not take this away from me. Okay.
All right.
Look, Grok is still saying it's true. If you can't trust Grok, who can you trust?
Here's the thing.
Mecha Hitler.
I can put this to death very quickly because all I have to do is ask Tyler Robinson to string a sentence together, and if he can pronounce a single consonant,
well,
the two of them are not related.
He wrote that love letter to his femboy girlfriend about basically it was written in 1920s prose. So like clearly he's like, okay,
Oh yeah, exactly. It cannot be related to Nick Shirley, who like makes fun of the Leering Center.
There are
that's how he pronounces
in
it.
All family trees. Okay. So I'm gonna believe it and be like, of course this is what it is. Grok says it's bullshit. Grok only confirmed that it's a rumor that existed, not that it's true. See, you guys are like raining on my parade. Okay.
No, look, I'm looking at quote right now from Grok. Yes, according to public Utah family records and genealogy details shared online.
Why are we quoting Grok?
Mothers.
This is going into your air allotment. This is cutting right into your air allotment.
You just used up some of your water too, because you used the AI robot.
Exactly. I'm taking your water as well.
Because this is I've got a point about Grok to go into here. Amber Jones Robinson and Brooke T. Jones / Shirley are half sisters sharing the same father. That makes two men half first cousins. But that's the problem with Grok, right? It will tell you whatever you want it to say. And so all these people are like, Grok, prove it. It's like, Grok could not be less reliable. Like, if Grok told me the grass was green, I'd have to question it.
Well,
I have
you
to look
are
outside, make
colorblind.
sure
Look,
we're not
the
moving.
grass in Amanistan is not green because, again, that's why do you need
Because
green
you've
grass?
requisitioned the CO2
That's,
as well.
That's an overabundance of air. Okay.
Well, I will say I want to believe it largely because I love conspiracy theories. And so it's like, oh, this is hilarious if it's true. But, you know, there is tons of conspiracy theories about that. Bowling for oxygen. This is, I think Amanda was going to say like breaking rocks with hammers for oxygen in a gulag, but
I don't know how you get
it's
oxygen
kinda
from the
close.
rocks. It's roxygen.
Well, no, it's that you earn your oxygen credits by breaking rocks in the gulag. But, you know, with the little chain attached to your legs and all that, you know, I won't be Bubble Boy very long if I have to do that, though, because I'm sure there's very little food.
So with these 2-hour lunches, who the fuck knows?
I mean, none of us are eating here. Let's be honest. So I guess, you know, I want to believe it so bad just to be like, hey, obviously you can now disregard everything from Nick Shirley because like the right wingers are like believe half the shit that he does when all of it is like just propaganda meant to like
I
cause
can't believe what he
divide.
does if I can't understand what he's saying. I can't. He can't pronounce words. Has he had a stroke? What? He can't. Am I the only one who
A
cannot
stroke
understand
of
what he's
genius.
saying? He's not though.
No, I've
He
seen
can't
when he was on
talk.
when he was on Channel
Didn't
5
you
News,
hear
it was
him?
bad.
He's
on
awful.
the latest Alex Jones, he explained this entire war the RAN is free. He's exposed so much fraud that the war the RAN is free. That's literally what he said. Yeah, man. On rumble.com/the Alex Jones Show live.
Are you telling me we're getting rid of all the fraud from the Somalis so we can bomb the Iranians?
Nick, are you telling me? Are you telling me that the war in Iran is free? We had to pay to turn the freaking frogs gay, but we don't have to pay to kill the people over in the sand.
Look, it's a war that pays for itself.
Yeah.
Okay, just like everything the government does pays for itself.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we all should just be trying to fleece and get as much money from the government as we can until it crashes, to be real. Like, let's be honest here. Oh, it's not going to end until it collapses, so, you know.
But see, you're talking about your prepper shit. You're talking about, being a man of the proletariat. This is not the kind of conversation that I was witnessing last night between you and Kyle, and y'all were going off about nib size.
Well,
and how like Kyle likes what was it? You like strange bodies that you can just stick whatever nib you want inside of them.
Hey,
I felt very objectified
until we start talking about writing with like quills and like the founding fathers did. You don't have to worry.
I am very worried.
I'm talking about 1920s fountain pens. Leave it alone. Don't bring judgment here.
Excessively erotic.
Yeah. Well, your hobby is probably just like filter feeding or standing in the sun or like
my hobby is filter feeding.
Like it's just, I'm sorry. We like stuff. Okay. I like guns, pens.
I like guns. I have a 1919 Mauser Bolo.
You only did that after I influenced you. Okay. I was sitting there being like, guns
you have
are
a
important.
Mauser Bolo? You have a Mauser bullet.
No, but I kept saying the word gun until it was like propaganda in your brain and you're like, must have gun. It's what I do to everyone.
This is going to work for me too. So give me money.
Like
give me power. Give me power.
Somebody I know is having a kid and I had to stop myself from asking the question, like, does your husband have guns in the house yet? And then I stopped myself, but that will be their baby shower present. A shotgun to defend their home and their child.
In that order, yeah. I mean, the home's just objectively more valuable. The child is a leech on value, whereas the home, let's be honest, I don't believe in property either. I don't believe in property or children.
Well, so you just want us to be replaced by robots? Is that what it is? Is that?
I mean, the robots don't need the air.
No, I think they do. I think they're going to need air.
It's optional. They mostly need water.
Well, I run on caffeine, nicotine, water, and air.
I run on a lot of drugs and also water.
Speaking of new nicotine, I got peach. They make peach zins now. It is no. It tastes like a peach tea. It is incredible.
I don't want that.
So, okay. Well, miss, I want my nicotine to taste like cigar ash.
I do. My gosh, are you kidding me? I do. Thank you.
I want my nicotine to taste like a refreshing smoothie.
I want a nice red dot. That's just red dot and whiskey.
Yeah,
that's racist.
Well,
it's not either. I knew a guy.
Amanda's here talking about the difference in red dots and feathers.
See,
it's not okay. We talked about.
I knew a guy in Los Angeles.
It's 2026. Lock in, Amanda. Stop this shit.
I knew a guy in Los Angeles when I was an undergrad who could get me cohibas during the embargo. It'd always bring me cohibas.
Well, my family's grown our own tobacco before. Okay, that's a real way to do it. We dried it out ourselves and everything.
Did you guys hear the snap of Phil's suspenders just now?
Yep. It was loud and slightly sensual. But
my daddy used to grow tobacco here on this land.
I heard the rocking chair just creaking back.
You're just sitting on the porch with a double barrel.
Starting to whittle.
You ain't ever lived until you whittled on this porch here.
I see. Kyle and I have been doing our own Southern accents between ourselves, and it's a decidedly different character.
I'm not a Southern accent. It's Northern Appalachia, man.
Mine's actually Southern. I'm from here.
Dude, it's crazy. We had a huge storm up here, and so we called in a old mountain Appalachian man named his name is Miker, and I've known him since I was a little kid.
His name's not really Miker. That's
his
a lie.
name is Miker, and he is like unkillable. You basically can't understand a word out of his mouth because he kind of like mumbles the entire thing. Super nice guy, but we're out there and he's like gotta be like 65, 70. And he's like picking up branches and like we're cleaning up the yards and the fields from all the trees that went down. And I'm out there with like a buddy of mine. And I don't smoke weed or anything, but my buddy does. And I'm like, dude, did you offer Miker a puff of that? And he's like, no. And I'm like, does he smoke? And I'm like, dude, he's a mountain man. And I was like, Miker, you smoke? Comes over. And now this 70-year-old man that's like probably about to have a heart attack picking up sticks is just ripping like a vape pen with like 100% THC out in the field. But yeah, he's, that's a completely different accent than a Southern accent is when you have like a true, hill folk from Northern Appalachia. So I take offense to your Southern accents.
I mean, I don't think you understand what the Southern accent is, quite frankly.
Wow. Anyway, though, I was enjoying the peach, and it made me think, like, if communists, if communists, win, like Amanda, they're going to be like, we got to protect the children from the peach flavored nicotine.
Amanda hates the children.
Well, maybe I've
Have you come out against
misjudged her.
children yet on
maybe I've misjudged Amanda.
I mean, I why don't you tell me about the communist children eating the peaches?
Well, so the question is like, flavored alcohol, flavored nicotine. I'm sitting here like I love this flavor of nicotine pouch, and I know that there are communists in New Jersey that want to take it away from me, but in Pennsylvania we still have it,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just waiting for the day to go in there and be like, no, you must have nicotine that tastes like dirt. What's up, Nathan?
Nathan's here. Oh dear. Nathan should get up here.
I don't know if he can handle the banter. I feel like Nathan's a very serious gentleman. His house smells of rich mahogany. And he has many leather-bound books. Amanda's not excited for any sport ball.
I am excited for sport ball. I love hockey. Are you kidding me? I used to play hockey.
It's not a ball.
There's no ball. Yeah, Jesus.
It's a puck. It's sports puck. It's superior
that's a different
to a ball.
Thing. That's a different
superior.
Thing. There's violence in that.
It doesn't need. Yeah, exactly. There's fucking violence in hockey, and I like it. It's the true American sport.
I think it's a Canadian sport.
It's still the true American sport.
Sure it's European.
Just like everything European, we co-opted it and made it better.
like white
I see
people.
silence. What? Like what?
Yeah, I disagree.
I
Okay,
don't.
Italian food in Italy is like just a bunch of fish and
I
and
said we
pasta.
co-opted it and made it better.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so I'm agreeing with you here. This is a rare
I've never
occurrence.
gotten. I would tell you, I've never gotten so much free food in my life as I have when I traveled to Italy.
Nathan has this right.
What? Yeah.
His house smells of cigars and fermenting mead.
Yeah,
Nathan, you're gonna to catch you up. Rather than having a cigar like a real man, Phil's over here telling us about how he vapes.
No, I like the
bullshit.
Well, I'm not vaping. It's peach zins.
vapes.
Okay,
Ew, that's worse,
Here's
not
the thing.
better.
I know Nathan
Little
would
pansy ass
never
bitch.
take peach zins away from the youth of America. Okay, Nathan would be out there
I am
arguing
gonna
that we
force-
don't need taxes on it.
I'm gonna force the youth to smoke real tobacco.
Yeah, back in my day, we got cancer.
Yes, exactly. And you know what that does? That
Builds
creates
character.
more air. It
Well,
builds character. And then the air, we don't need to put so many air. It's so much air in the bubbles of the children when they're born.
Well, when the air is completely toxic, are you going to...
Yeah.
Here's the real question. Are you going to give away free air, or are you going to can it and sell it like a true capitalist?
I think you mean communist, because I don't know about you, but like when things get really toxic and terrible, that's when the state communists really like to turn a profit. Yeah, exactly. Like you've heard of Chernobyl.
Yeah, that I know a buddy who watched that entire show on acid and freaked out and maybe permanently scarred from it.
To answer your question, Dave, I believe Argentina's there and Spain. I believe it's
Guys, America's out of the World Cup now. Can we stop pretending to like it? Can we stop pretending to like soccer? There's like every few years we have to pretend to like soccer. And I just don't I haven't pretended to like soccer since like the first couple weeks of suburban soccer league when I was a small child. Okay? And people only do it for the juice boxes. There aren't even any juice boxes.
Don't forget the orange slices. Okay,
I never got orange slices. Frankly, I'm happy about it because I don't like orange slices.
Tell me you didn't have a childhood without telling me you didn't have a childhood.
I mean, I didn't have a childhood, but I at least played soccer.
Amanda
played hockey
comes out,
too.
immediately raises an AK-47 in the air as a little baby.
I was just playing soccer with my AK. Amanda, please.
The bread is stale and the circus is boring.
Please kick the soccer ball, not the grenades, Amanda.
Where did you
Sorry,
get the
she's
claymore
always
from?
been like this, Doctor.
It's
easy
I
bake
like the
claymores.
concept that Amanda is secretly just one of the most infamous cards from Cards Against Humanity, the firing a rifle into the air while balls deep in a squealing hog.
Like what?
Have you never played Cards Against Humanity? Cards Against Humanity.
Of course I played Cards
but
Against
that's
Humanity.
Exactly once.
That's such a deep take that it's like, come on, man.
I've played Cards Against Humanity many
Deep
times.
taking is what you're doing to the squealing hog.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, like Black Mirror episode. Great
No,
episode.
not like a Black Mirror episode.
Well, there's an episode where they make a politician fuck a pig, and
I'll bet there is. That's
on camera. And I'm like, man,
that's not an episode. That
hilarious.
just happened a couple days ago, I'm sure. That's probably how Lindsey Graham died.
We don't have cameras inside the White House to see what Melania's doing.
But I got a camera inside that pig's ass.
Well, that's animal abuse.
Who said anything about its ass?
He liked it. What?
I don't know if Trump. I don't know if he's going to be enjoying pigs, but he will fuck almost anything, including children. So maybe.
Okay. And on that happy note, might be a good time to transition to.
Man, it's like in my world there are no children, so we don't have to worry about this.
Oh,
Exactly. That's my plan for ending child abuse.
We got news from less than an hour ago. That's interesting. The JC appeal.
Oh, this is no.
LPA.
Stop. This is not business.
No. We can talk about business.
No, I will protest.
Phil, LPNH isn't business because they're too stupid.
Protest?
Yeah, LPNH doesn't exist anymore.
Oh God.
But they're
Loophole.
July 30th at 8 p.m.
Ooh.
So, in 2 weeks plus a day, we'll be here in the evening at the same time as the business list.
Oh,
to
nice.
Freaking have the judicial committee here.
That's gonna be our business list. But mark your calendars. Make your popcorn. Throw it out. It's carcinogenic.
Well, no.
And that's the shitty thing about popcorn. It's like It's like
Oh, that's a good one.
herpes. No, it just stays around. Like you
I
can't
have
get that
money.
smell up.
I have money
Dave's,
that he
Dave's
will
got a
be
good
in
question here. Mitch
office.
McConnell, dead or alive?
Is that like a wanted poster?
I mean, I'm fine
I'm
with
a
if he's dead or
cowboy.
alive, if he's captured and put in chains. But either way, I'm hoping that he's tied down to a bed in a hospital somewhere. But the real thing here is that the question. I was on a one of those gambling sites where you can gamble on political stuff, and I put money that they will keep him long enough where he will be there till the end of his term. So we'll see.
I
It's kind
don't
of a
even think
long
it's going to be
shot.
that long. It's like August 3rd. If he doesn't die by August 3rd, they can't fill the seat before the election.
Yeah.
And so, like, they're going to give him 2 more weeks, and then he's going to be like, oh, Mitch McConnell has died. Everyone's like, you sons of bitches stealing the fuck out of election. But
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
So I do appreciate the comment, but man, this point of this show is not to talk politics. It's to fuck with
It is. You
Amanda
can
the
talk
entirety of the
politics.
time.
Everything is
That's not the point of the show. I
The
know what
point
you're
of the
talking about.
show is meant to fuck with Amanda.
It's not.
And I feel like we're being derailed right now.
I don't think we're being derailed. I think I enjoy the political discussion. It's fantastic.
Well, I
You
want to
did
kill
some fucking
myself.
with me.
So that's going to be recorded, like when they, arc inside me.
We did the yeah, exactly. Phil Wright was suicidal.
But yeah, I am, I used to enjoy a cigar. I used to enjoy smoking things. And then, I was like, I'd rather have things that have less likelihood of causing cancer. And Nathan put a false fact out there that, Zins are worse for you than cigar smoke. Not true, man. Not
Definitely
true.
worse for your gums. How are your teeth doing, man?
Perfectly fine.
Yeah?
They did
But yeah, he's
studies.
got dentures now.
They did studies on this stuff.
Yeah, tell me about it, because I thought of using Zins.
Yeah, there is no increased risk of any sort of mouth or oral cancer relative to someone who doesn't use any tobacco products at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good news for me.
Kate's question, I am currently on my work laptop doing work, but also here.
This is the 2-hour lunch hour.
Nothing.
Lunch does not happen during the 2-hour lunch hour.
Speaking of, I actually have to dip for that meeting I mentioned, so I'll catch you guys soon.
Oh gosh, this is me and Phil. No, that's gonna be awful. Oh no.
Yeah, get ready for the suffering, Amanda. Kyle's no longer here to protect you.
Does Kyle ever protect me? Can we just talk shit about Kyle while he's gone?
I could be convinced.
That could work. That could definitely work.
Like the fact that he's got a foot fetish and he pretends like he doesn't.
He barely pretends anymore. I got him to admit it was
a boob man, a scholar of sorts.
A scholar of
yeah, a connoisseur, if you will. I find a lot of judgment about that to him. That he's ashamed of the fact that he likes feet. He won't talk about it. And I think he needs to free himself.
He's a foot man, and he's also an ass man, right? So you've heard my theory about the tit man and the ass man.
Yeah, that you can only have like one of each, otherwise it devolves into war or some sort.
In male pairings, one of them's a tit man, one of them's an ass man, right? So evolutionarily, this makes sense, right? Because if you're on a tribal expedition, like you can't go after the same woman.
What about like knee men? People that are like really into knees.
There's always a primary though. I would say knees are probably more ass and elbows are probably more tits for obvious reasons. Elbows.
Do you think distance to the object is what's going to make the some Euclidean distance calculation to determine if a tit man is an elbow person?
I think so. Because like the tits, you can kind of you can bend your arms and then you can
make
put
them look like
elbows,
tits?
in front of your chest.
Or you could just bend your elbow and then take a photograph of like the crease and it kind of looks like boobies.
Exactly. You can pretend. That's the thing. So,
yeah, plenty of so-called libertarians. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. It's like if you're gonna be about boots or feet, like be like Kyle. Be ashamed of your fetish. Don't sit here and be like, yay, There's some
You
guys
be
who like
nice.
eyes, though. I mean,
To-
I guess eyes.
No, nobody actually likes eyes, Nathan. Shut the fuck up. This
Oh,
is the most.
interesting.
No. I'm so done with this. I'm so. Oh, I like eyes. I like women's eyes. No, you don't. You like getting women's pants, and you like saying what you think you're gonna get in the woman's pants. That's all you like.
I
Be
feel
honest.
like
Don't care what you think.
Amanda doesn't understand men at all.
I feel like men think that they understand women by telling them they like their eyes. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's nothing special about my eyes. My
Well,
eyes
that's
are
your
some
eyes. This
cool
is
special color.
obvious. Okay. I will say this though. Random fact: there is basically twice as many butt cheeks in the world as there are people.
What?
There are about twice as many butt cheeks in this world as there are people.
Are you talking like statues or animals or what is this in reference to?
It's just a random fact. You got 2 butt cheeks, you're a person. That's most people.
Not Frida Kahlo. Actually, Frida Kahlo did have 2 butt cheeks. She just had 1 leg by the end.
Just 1 leg by the end of it?
Yeah. Which made her ass even larger by comparison.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. That's why. Look, if a guy likes some thick asses, he wants to go for a 1-legged woman because he's like
by ratio here is what matters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But here's what I appreciate. I think I've said this before about Leon Trotsky and Frida Kahlo is that Leon Trotsky is a consistent fucker, right? He wants women who have as many legs as they have eyebrows. I appreciate that about him. It's like, look, if you got 2 legs, I'm asking for 2 eyebrows. All right. That's why I like Natalia here. 1 leg, just need 1 eyebrow.
Okay, so Nathan's saying here's like, no, the expressiveness is interesting to some people. There's a reason why the eyes are called the windows to the soul.
Yeah, and it's because some other poor sucker had to write a poem. Oh, woman, I want to bed. Your eyes are the window to your soul. I would slap that man out of my room so quickly. I'd be like, the only eyes I care about is the one-eyed trouser snake, and yours is way too small.
Can I cut off my legs to make it look bigger by proportion?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to cut off my ears to make my eyes look larger. That's ridiculous. They're not expressive.
Amanda's like, the only thing I want in the bedroom is someone telling me I look like a stick bug. Tell me how thin I am.
Phil has a very strange concept of how to seduce me. Hey girl, you look like one of them stick bugs.
I feel like Amanda just goes after men that are possibly deranged or,
I mean, I'm a libertarian.
She met in an institution or,
I
subtract at least 1 butt cheek per married man. I don't understand that reference, but I'm also not a married man, so I don't know.
At least 1 butt cheek per married man. Because married men have only 1 butt cheek?
That's what. Yeah, that was the amount of confusion at the exactly. That's where I was at. I'm not gonna argue. He might be a married man. I'm pretty sure he is. So
Leon Trotsky had like 2 butt cheeks of his own, and then at least 4 to bounce between. Look, a man who knows what he wants is at least worthy of some modicum of a tip of the hat.
Keith, it counts as an institution, but not the one that we're talking about. The one that I'm talking about has like straight jackets and padded walls.
I am very nervous about being around Phil because I feel like Phil's just going to throw a net on me and drag me to the nearest asylum and be like, look, she's got a lot of problems. You can just pick one, quite frankly.
Just listen to this recording.
Whatever's going to keep her in here the longest.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm feeling judged the fact that you guys are saying that I should be smoking cigars instead of peach thins.
You should.
It's kind of crazy.
You should. I am judging you really hard. The fact that you're like, I mean, this is basically an episode of Sex in the City with you.
Well,
It's like, oh, I'm gonna have my peach zin now, and my Cosmos and my peach zins.
yeah.
Wearing a little black dress.
Well, I got to go
Talking
through
about Mr.
menopause
Big.
and have, I guess, isn't that what they do in that show? They just
Isn't
go
it
through menopause.
perimenopause now is the thing?
I don't know. Whatever's politically correct.
Yeah.
Have you seen the public list? The LP should.
I mean,
yeah,
I see the public list quite frequently. What do I need to? Oh, the institutions, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, there are a few people on the public list that I think should be institutionalized. Quite frankly, like some of them just for their own well-being, so as not to have to look at the public list, because usually, they take away electronics.
Andy, I don't know if he started or ended it again today. I don't know what cycle we're on. I will say I feel like they could win the war or get it to stop, like Iran could, if it's just like, oh, Mr. Trump with your giant penis, and
what the fuck?
I feel like that would be enough to like quell his ego, and he'd be like, oh, you won the war, and like you're gonna have to pay us because we're so in debt to you, and then he's completely misunderstanding economics and be like, okay, I won.
And with that,
hey,
Hmm?
Can we get back to talking about how you hate children?
It's not that I hate children. It's that I would not want children because can you
would
imagine?
Scar them permanently.
Yes, exactly.
Like those
I would absolutely. I would. You know what? They would thank me for it.
From the institution that you've put them into.
No, I'm not fucking Rousseau. I'm no. I would.
How pro lobotomization are you?
Very extremely anti. Like we don't even want it. We do not want to legitimately. It will turn into a very dark lunch hour if I start talking about my thoughts on the psychiatric and psychological profession. But very anti.
Yeah.
But children.
Children
are their own lobotomy. That's the thing. Is like I feel like children just make people stupid.
Oh, this like inbuilt, evolutionary process of children.
Yeah, like this inbuilt evolutionary process. Oh, let me protect this one little youngling. I think I hate Plato. Plato is absolutely a fascist. So I think he was onto something with the communal child rearing.
Yeah, it takes a village type of a thing.
Well, no, just like the adults have other things to do. So you just have your children raised by a state, and then the adults can work
in the mines.
No, the children work in the mines. Where have you been? Because the children have the little hands that can go down there. They got the little bodies that crawl around. The purpose of parenting is to scar their children. I mean, mine definitely worked. So that's all good.
It's completely evident too.
It is.
Yeah, we can all see it.
Yeah. I mean, but it's. I feel like it works. I feel like I make it work.
I feel like they made you carry around like a pocket abacus or something.
Why? Why that?
It's just what I imagine. Imagine they made you carry around like a bunch of stuff. And you're like, I just want to have like a toy to play with. And they're like, no. You must be ready for the revolution. And
I wish my parents had done that with me. Yeah, counting. What the fuck?
Well, that's the pocket abacus.
You must be ready for the revolution and counting.
Well, you got to count the bodies. And so
you don't.
You got to have an abacus to do that.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't want to count the bodies because you wouldn't want a record of that.
Oh, no. Every single despot out there loves their record of bodies.
Like, I mean, they just have the catacombs. They just make the tombs of the skulls. That's the cool thing. As I would make a house. I would make a palace out of the bones of my enemies.
Yeah, yeah.
This is all getting clipped and played at some trial.
It's like, oh, like in front of the Hague.
I would make a palace out of the bones of my enemies. That is definitely warlord status right there, though. Like, that's the thing that gets you a Wikipedia page on its own. She made a palace out of the bones of her war opponents.
She
Tell
said
me
to her
that's not cool.
psychiatrist that she's wearing a straitjacket.
No, like, that'd be awesome. How badass would that be? You like defeat all these people in battle, and you make a dwelling out of their remains.
Oh, see, now we're talking about battle again. I think the last 2 hour lunch hour, we talked about General Butt Naked a little bit.
It all kind of blends together. I thought that was more recently than the 2 hour lunch hour.
So
I can't
we were
recall.
speaking of Trump and his small penis or whatever. Did you
Okay.
know, like, you know how there's like the ancient statues with like the guys with the really small penises? Do you know the reason why they did that?
Because small penises were considered a sign of beauty.
But why was it considered a sign of beauty? Like, what was the reasoning? Do you know?
It was boy-like. It was youthful.
No. One of the reasons was that they thought that if you had a small dick, you were not like a hedonist, and you'd be devoted more towards the intellectual merits and like things about society than you would be about getting pussy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so totally still relevant today.
It's not, though. Most of the small dick guys that I like have never cared about the intellectual pursuits. They've always cared about acting as though their dicks are larger. There,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, little dicks, yeah. Phil, why don't you tell the people about the pens that you like? Because I did not know discussions of fountain pens could be so phallic.
Oh, we're not gonna do that here.
Yeah, we should.
No.
I have the
Then
receipts.
we're gonna get kicked off of like YouTube.
I have the receipts. So you're talking about nibs and scratchy ass nibs.
Yeah, fountain pens have these little gold tips on them called nibs. And you know, the quality of the nib matters when you're trying to do some writing. So like if you're, you know,
a nice juicy nib.
Yes.
Nice juicy nib to just kind of tap.
Yeah, and Amanda's like, I want a scratchy, very thin nib that looks like a stick bug.
No, I said jokingly that Kyle's name for me when I was misbehaving was scratchy ass nib.
Yeah, I mean it's a logical nickname.
Not a scratchy nib.
I will say this is not as much fun because Kyle's not here to help me beat up on you.
Okay, we'll wait until Kyle gets back, and then y'all can talk about my scratchy ass nib. I don't think my ass or my nib is particularly scratchy, but
yeah, it is like the most like nerdy thing about me probably is that I like old fountain pens. I like guns, I like science, and I like old fountain pens. And that might be the totality of me.
Phil likes the 3 Ps. He likes prison, police, and private property.
Yeah, I do not.
The 3 Ps that America was founded on.
I like one of those.
Prison.
I will say
he likes prison.
Yeah, that's the one I like because I want to put Amanda there in Amanda Stan. That's just the name of just the prison.
Amanda Stan's the prison. Oh, that's how you're gonna get. You're gonna be like, Amanda, I made you your own state. Really? Yeah, it's called Amanda Stan. Come check it out. It's prison.
See, I see that titanium nibs. That's like a. Oh no, I think this is an innuendo, saying he was younger and used to have a rock hard Johnson at some point, or he's actually being serious. But I've never had a titanium nib fountain pen. That may have been a little bit of autistic analysis of his message, though.
I don't know enough about the pens to think of anything but pennuendo at this point.
Yeah, I was shocked and appalled when you said that
about the pennuendo.
Yeah, I was like,
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I know.
It was wordplay.
Oh, it's a wordplay. I know. It's kind of your thing.
Y'all were going off about pens.
Yeah, it was a very serious conversation.
It was not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could barely follow it, and so that meant that I was absolutely meaningless.
Well, I can understand you not really understanding things about men because you're sitting over here clowning on Nathan for being like he likes eyes.
Yeah, that's
Do you think like all men are like knuckle dragging like grunts? Like, oh, booby now.
no, those are men who are.
Is that what you think?
No, look, I don't need men to be into boobs. Clearly, like I mean,
Well,
you know, I
no, but
wouldn't stand a chance, but
either way, I wouldn't stand a chance. It's hilarious.
I wouldn't. Let's be honest. To be honest.
Amanda's
But
like, I tried to make them bigger. I was even pulling on them for a while.
no, but see, that's actually the great thing that people don't realize about having basically no tits is you don't have to wear a bra. And apparently, women talk about how bras are very painful. There's just an entire facet of the female experience. You know, I'm making feel uncomfortable. There's an entire facet of the female experience that I can just not relate to, and that facet is called taking off a bra at the end of a long day. You know, Phil wears a bra, so he's upset right now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
it's got frills. It's a little frilly thing.
Phil's got the tassels.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit of man boob action going with some tassels.
Boobs, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I'm just saying.
One of the thick libertarians.
A couple ladies were like, "I like your eyes," you know.
By which they meant the nips.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh, you know, the eyes are the nipples of the soul. So
that is what they always say.
Misquote, mistranslation. Nipples, not windows. But
sports bra, that's a.
I do have a sports bra, one that I wear if I'm working out, and I have one of those really low cut, sleeveless armhole, really low cut armhole tops.
I mean, it's like my skin moves too much.
Also, the skin. It's about like, you know, just literally not having a nip slip in the middle of a gym.
Okay.
If you've got one of those super, super low cut sleeveless tops. So, like, if you were just to look at the sides, you would see some boob action. Unless there were a bra.
See, I just imagine you not having any boob action at all.
I mean, the existence of boobs is technically boob action.
No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, you can tell yourself that for emotional support or whatever.
Phil sounds really sad right now. No.
No, I don't think so.
Sound like Consuela. No.
Yeah, no.
No. You don't have boobs.
Well, why did that suddenly become Russian?
Consuela,
Russian Consuela? Jesus.
You know what's terrible though is like since learning Russian, every other language that I speak is a Russian accent. Even Italian, which I'm fluent in, now has a Russian accent. And I'm not fluent in Russian.
Yeah.
But my Italian just sounds Russian now. That's what it does to you. It just, you know,
see,
Soviet expansion, I guess.
Making up words that sound Italian, like in Family Guy, and pretending like you know Italian, like a bobbity boopity. Have you ever seen that episode? A bibbity bobbity bobbity.
I have not, but I have seen that clip because apparently the clip is iconic.
It is iconic, and so that's what I'm imagining you doing, pretending
I
like
don't
you
do
know
that,
Italian.
though.
And then when you go to the restaurant, all the Italian people are there, like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
Okay, so you're gonna laugh at this, and you're gonna be like, "This is completely on brand." But I don't really bother to learn the words for foods in foreign languages when I learn them.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So like, I need to know the word for vegetable.
I figured you needed to like learn how to seduce men that are going, "Ugh, boob."
What? I wouldn't need to do that.
Like, twig. and ways to get angry over the fact that somebody says something about, you know, a poetic about somebody's eyes being the window to the soul.
Yeah, if someone starts to tell me in Italian about how beautiful my eyes are, like I will show them the door, and the door will not be my ass.
Isn't that famous song, like when the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie? That's Amore. Like I feel like
there's many songs
well that's like
about
the Lady and the Tramp one, right?
no. This is the night. It's a beautiful night, and they call it Vela Notte. That's what that one is.
I'm almost positive that other one is in there too.
I don't think it is.
Well,
I know that one's in Mickey Blue Eyes.
well, the fact that you can sing it makes me judge you more.
Of course, I can sing from Lady and the Tramp.
I think you're trying to show off your triple threat skills because you're intimidated by the fact that I was in a movie with Ant-Man.
I miss when Disney movies were scary and like gave you nightmares. The fucking Siamese cats. I'm not afraid of cats or anything, but those fucking Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. I'm not wrong, am I? Those are some creepy ass cats.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Also incredibly racist.
The Siamese cats were?
The Siamese cat. Well, the concept of the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp, like the evil Siamese cats. It was very racially tinged.
You think so? I don't remember any of that.
I mean, this was the era of Dumbo, where you had like the lazy crows singing about I've never seen an elephant fly.
I also don't remember any of that. I have a
don't
terrible
remember
memory
Dumbo?
of my childhood. I think I blacked it out largely, like my entire childhood, most of it.
Dumbo was nuts. Not only for the
that's the one with the elephant, right?
That's the one with the elephant, and it's also there's some weird crack dream that Dumbo has because Dumbo gets drunk or somebody gets drunk. I forget who it is. And there's this musical number called Pink Elephants on Parade. And it's
like an acid trip almost.
Yes, it is. And that is also terrifying. That is the nightmare you'll get from Dumbo or the Pink Elephants on Parade. It is the weirdest
Sounds
song.
Like a great punk band name.
With the weirdest
Nathan over here referencing a movie that's been banned.
Kyle's back. Y'all talk about your pens now.
What?
I said Kyle's back. Y'all can talk about your pens now.
I'm not back.
You're back. You're back.
Nah, that doesn't sound
Kyle, talk about your what is it? I want to say scrawny ass nib, but that's not correct.
Fine nibs.
Was it scratchy ass nibs?
Yes.
Yeah. What about those?
I use there's a guy that goes to Dragon Con every year, and he's a crotchety old man, but he hand turns pens, and I really like the guy despite him being a crotchety old man. And so the pen that I use is one of his, and then I've got one that's actually made from meteorite. That's a turned meteorite, and I put my own nibs on those, and I'm happy with them. So I don't get no scratchy nibs because I get the grind.
Kyle, I am your scratchy nib. That's what you call me.
Oh,
yeah. My little scratchy ass nib. No, he's denying it now.
I don't blame him.
It's like her eyes aren't much to talk about, but damn, that scratchy ass nib.
Goodness. Never flick your Bic.
Excuse
Bic
me?
is a weird thing there. That's what Andy said. I can't change this.
Never flick your Bic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stop judging Andy, okay?
I judge everyone. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not gone unnoticed.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have the authority to judge people now.
No gods, no masters.
Yeah, exactly.
No authority.
Well, except for mine. I have no gods and I have no masters. Y'all are on the other hand. I'm both your god and your master. Your goddess and your mistress. Kyle, could you not type so loudly as though you have nothing better to do for this 2-hour lunch hour?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be working, man.
Yeah, this is the 2-hour lunch hour. Okay.
I'm sitting here drumming and being accused of typing.
Drumming.
Yes, with my fingers back and forth.
It sounds quite a bit like typing. Maybe that's Phil. Phil, are you typing?
No.
That's that. Yeah, you wouldn't be typing. You don't know how to type or spell.
Nope.
Phil's also got that ASMR keyboard. That's just very, very rhythmic.
That's on my
That's
phone.
not a keyboard. That's a screen.
It's happening on my phone.
Oh, is that that makes more sense? That makes a hell of a lot more sense.
Yep.
Because it's like that sounds way too peaceful.
Yeah, it's whenever we're in like a meeting or something and I'm on my phone and I'm just like typing away because I'm bored with the meeting. It sounds like, very rhythmic and enjoyable.
That's how you can soothe me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
If we're acting up too much, just start typing on that keyboard.
Yeah, I will say it's been insufferable here, Kyle, with just me and Amanda.
What the fuck?
It's been painful.
I've been trying to keep the conversation. You're like, no, I don't want to talk
I-
about this until Kyle comes back so we can make fun of you more.
I will say I feel kind of emotionally scarred by it.
Good. You should.
Yeah, it's been painful.
You wouldn't be emotionally scarred if you didn't have emotions.
Well,
It should be a lesson to you.
that's true.
Yeah.
I've tried to kill them many times.
Good.
It has not worked.
Well, just need to try harder. That's why I'm trying to scar them so they'll be weaker.
Yeah.
Easier to just kill. Yeah, Phil is over here. Like, it's going to be easier to make fun of you. If Kyle comes back, we can talk about pens.
I said no such thing.
You did. You said, I want to wait until Kyle gets back so we can make fun of you. Those were literally your words.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with
Unholy
pens.
Army of the Night in the chat, back me up here. Did he not say that? He said that.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with pens. I was just being honest and was,
That says to me, Phil, it says, I don't have enough creativity on my own, and I need Kyle to support me in making fun of you.
He's my emotional support, Kyle. Okay,
because I have no material for you, Amanda. I have nothing to draw upon to mock you with.
You made the notice, right, that there's boob guys and butt guys, right? And the fact is we will never be at war with one another because we are on different ends of that spectrum. So okay, he's gonna be the emotional support Kyle here to abuse you emotionally. And so the biggest thing we can do is try to get you to feel like I don't know, like you don't have a soul anymore or something.
I mean, I know I don't have a soul. It's a compliment. Thank you. Thank you.
She sold it.
There's red hair in my family.
For a singular donut.
Yeah.
Kyle just called me a donut. Kyle just called me fat.
Who is
I made
Peggy
a reference
Lee?
to The Simpsons.
I have no idea who Peggy Lee is. The only Peggy that I know is the one from King of the Hill.
The only pegging I know.
Oh God.
Is with a pen. See, this is what you wanted back.
It's true.
No.
So this does raise a question for me, Phil, because Amanda and I argued about this recently.
No.
Yeah. What's the argument?
Do you say PEN and PIN the same way or differently?
Pin and pen?
So he says them differently, and that's because he's a fucking Yankee, and Yankees have no worth.
Yeah, I think we won there, Southern boy.
Only by cheating and blockading us.
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Peggy Lee was the singer of Lady and the Tramp soundtrack. Okay, well, that seems like something that you would have encyclopedic knowledge for, some sort of trivia. Where did Amanda go?
She went back to California so that she could continue to have her awful pen versus pen takes.
Yeah, the same takes that I have, that they're two different words and they should be pronounced differently. And I don't even like words.
Oh,
okay?
Amanda fell out is what happened. Amanda's shitty internet died.
No, it wasn't my internet. I had an alarm go off, and then I had an alarm go off, and then the sound cut out from you guys.
On your computer?
On my phone, you dick. What's wrong
You're on
with
your
you?
phone right now?
You're
Yes.
for your phone right now? God,
Yes.
What a loser.
Well,
Because I'm pacing around. I'm pacing around.
Yeah. Well,
You thought I could
Southerners
sit
the only ones
still
that know
for
how to
2
put a
fucking
doozy dragon.
hours?
If your teeth don't hurt when you're drinking tea, it's not good tea.
I was going to say something that could have gotten me canceled, but I'm not going to say it.
No, what are you saying? What are you saying?
I can't do it.
Okay,
I have
come
a
on, do it.
professional career.
You do not. That's a fucking lie. You also use a pseudonym. Fucking what were you going to say?
It's not pseudonymmed enough. Okay, enough people know. I'm not going to say it.
What was it going to be about?
It could be to do with pens of sorts, but I will. There are no beans in chili. Okay, here's a really controversial question. What about the chili that they have, like Midwestern chili?
Oh my gosh. What is Midwestern chili?
There are beans in chili because without that, you just have fucking discount bolognese.
But it's so good.
Like, no beans in chili. It's like,
excuse me. Did you say bolognese?
That was a bit insane the way he said that.
That was
it's bolognese.
In no way was that correct.
Bolognese and bolognese are different sauces.
Okay. Bolognese is not real. Bolognese is a figment of your imagination.
That's a guy from the Middle East. That's
yeah.
Bolognese.
That guy's on a no-fly list. Yeah, Bolognese.
He's honestly super dope. He's really chill. He gets his AKs manufactured in the hyper pass.
Oh
I have a phone call I gotta take. You're back.
No, it's from Bolognese.
I agree that there should be no beans in chili, just as much meat as possible.
I don't agree that there should be meat in anything.
Yeah, I know. You could blow away with a strong
so sad. It's not. You can still have substance.
Turn sideways, and you're gonna catch a breeze, and you're gonna go float away.
Substance and be a vegetarian. Kyle's a vegetarian.
Yeah, but that's a new thing. He's gonna eventually die from lack of nutrients because of it.
It's not a thing.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here bulked ready for the winter for when society collapses. I'm gonna survive.
Look, I live in the Midwest and I do just fine in wintertime.
You say that. I know for a fact that like when it gets cold enough, like the amount of blood that can flow to your fingertips is like dramatically reduced. Your core temperature is like, I gotta survive, and it sucks all the warm blood from your hands and feet.
So my fingertips do turn basically black in the winter.
Yeah, that's frostbite.
No,
okay.
That's Raynaud's. That's Raynaud's.
Yeah.
And they actually like never
fancy
quite, because like in the summer,
words for frostbite.
In the summer, the heat will expand the areas that don't get a whole lot of circulation. So like I always have really weird looking fingertips.
Pulsating with the temperature.
No, I always have really weird looking fingers. If you look at my fingers closely, you will see that they look kind of misshapen. Yeah. Like Perma Raynaud's.
Completely.
I'm a very healthy person though. No, I'm.
Your one white blood cell is trying to keep you alive, fighting off leukemia right now.
It's doing a lot. It's doing a lot, and I think we should all, give it an applause or something.
Yeah, some sort of
build a statue to that one white blood cell.
Well,
it's been trucking.
Well, it's surviving off amphetamines, so
it is. It loves some amphetamines. Give me my speed. And it doesn't need any peach zins.
Oh.
Okay, that's what it doesn't need.
Okay, well, I'm enjoying it as a scholar who likes peach zins, okay?
A scholar who I don't know if that's I think that's a contradiction in terms. I don't know if you can be a scholar and like peach zins.
No, it's basically a prerequisite.
It's not though, because I'm a scholar and I don't like peach zins.
Well, you're gonna have to take away your credentials at some point.
You have to take away your peach zins at some point.
Not from my cold, dead hands.
Yeah, they will be cold and dead because that's a peach zins studio. You're talking to me about my circulation. Look,
it's actually great. I just had an echocardiogram, and they're like, "Your heart's normal."
Yeah, I have to do those every now and then because of the Adderall.
Yeah, and then they were like, they also had to scan my liver, and they're like, "That's still not normal." So.
The liver regenerates, though. Mine's grown back.
Not mine. Mine is just
sucks.
Here's a bunch of scar tissue. And it's not even from when I was like an alcoholic degenerate or like a drug user. It's like, hey, your body just decides to attack itself. Destroy tissue.
Is that, that's not sarcoid, is it?
It is.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's in my liver and my lungs, but I was having like weird feelings, and they were like, "Let's check
Sorry
out
about
your
that.
heart to see if that's in there too." I think it's all a
A conspiracy.
some sort of conspiracy where they're like, "We
Yeah.
got to kill this person young."
Yeah. I think they did that with me too. They were so I got labs drawn, and this wasn't super recently, to just so that people don't freak out. I got labs drawn. They're like, "Are you on B vitamins? Like your B is really high." I'm like, "No, I don't take any B supplements." Are you sure? Because you have very high levels of B. I'm like, "No." And then they flip and they go,
You were like,
"Oh
no. I've got very small sizes of A.
no, that my liver." My body was cannibalizing my liver, and it was leaching B into my bloodstream because that's where the body stores the liver. Or sorry, the body stores the B. So yeah, the liver stores vitamin B, and then if your liver, because the liver regenerates for most people, unless you're Phil, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Well, once it
like,
gets scarred too much, it no longer does that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times if there's any damage, like the body will start to use the liver because the liver can grow back. And so it was kind of leaching B in my bloodstream. But the good news is I had really high vitamin B. So, you you look on the bright side.
She's like, I don't have osteoporosis. It's just
It's
like,
no,
oh,
I
he has
don't.
a
It's
lot of calcium.
no, I have osteopenia. It's very different. And
So do I, and it's always a
Everything's
disappointment to all the women.
yeah, exactly. Phil's there to get the bitches. Hey, girl.
I got some osteopenia.
You look like you got them brittle bones too.
I think you've confused
Got them scratchy
micro
ass
and
nibs.
osteo here, Phil.
Oh, well, it's just I'm not good at
Oh.
those. built like a fat Greek statue.
There we go.
That's a little throwback for anybody that's paying attention. Me and Amanda were
Apart-
talking about the philosophical reasons why the
Fat Greek
Greeks
statues.
why they put those little small meat on their statues.
Well, I mean, we know why.
Well, let's find out if you got it right, because Amanda got it
Yeah.
wrong.
I did get it right. No, I got it right.
No, you did not. You did not.
I
know
did.
the
I
full story.
did.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Rewind the
Unholy
chat.
army. Hey.
It's big dicks were considered like an animalistic thing, and you would have
Yes.
less control and less refined.
Yes.
So having the tiny peeny weenie meant that
Mhm.
you are a gentleman.
Yes.
And that's why I'm a gentleman and a scholar.
But you also choose ins. So there's that.
Yeah, the tiny dick isn't why you're a girl. No. Oh gosh.
The worst. Absolutely the worst. I just come here to get fucking ragged on constantly.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's the point of this show. I told
This
you
is
that
not the
earlier.
point of the 2-hour lunch hour.
I've been trying to explain this to you, and
Yes.
you still seem lost.
But
big dicks were laughable. It was like, ha, 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 you're
let's
a dog.
create a show whose sole existence is to disturb Amanda. We'll make it a 2-hour lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the conversation
the logic
I
there.
had
Sounds about
when we
right.
were plotting against you. And Phil will do work in the background making presentations, and that's
In the mines.
yep, in the minds.
Don't forget the mines.
The minds of PowerPoint.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I fucking hate PowerPoints. I know I've said this many times. I'm aggressively anti-PowerPoint.
Well, you can't present
Aggressively.
science without it, so it's kind of.
I've done PowerPoint before. When I'm forced to do a PowerPoint, it will just be white background, black text. It is. I am aggressively anti-PowerPoint, and I'll just there's your presentation, bitch.
In some ways, I'm worse than that, and in some ways, I'm better. I put a stock photo as the background of the slide, and you don't even get words other than the title.
Wait, what?
So you have
You're
a picture,
actually a monster, and
you have a picture to look at, but that's all you get.
When you're sent to the gulag, Kyle, you will be deemed not socializable. And so that will mean that
Anybody who puts words
you won't
on
even
their
be good for labor.
slides is a monster.
No, you won't be good for labor. You're just going to be in
like-
your private cell, not socializable, not able to consort with the other gulagians.
Yeah,
Like you and
stay
Joe
stay a
News,
distance away from the wall.
you and Joe are
If I
going to be
wanted
totally
them to read
separate.
a report, I would have given them a report.
No, I want to read a report,
Yeah.
and so I do read a report because, like, I don't have time for this fucking this fucking slide. When I was
exactly, so I put a single picture there rather than writing the report out like a nerd.
when I was in school, and when I was in like, grad school, I was in political theory, and political theory just means that you can say shit, and as long as you can make it sound correct, people don't care. But like this is like a magical power outside of political theory. This is people look at you like you're practicing witchcraft. Like you could say convincing bullshit and you don't need data. People lap that shit up. And so when I would do like my American politics or comparative politics classes, people would be doing all these presentations, right? They'd have PowerPoints, the slides, and data, and I wouldn't have any because mine was more theory oriented. So I'd just stand up there, and I would not even write down pointers for myself. I would just stand up there and do like a 10-minute lecture off the cuff, and everyone fucking loved it.
And that was where the first 2-hour lunch hour started.
Exactly. The first 2-hour lunch hour was one of my presentations in American Pol. It's great.
Good Lord.
Yep.
See, in science, you kind of have to because you're basically generating figures for like a research article, and so like you need to.
That would be a picture, Phil.
Well, you have to have those pictures on there, and then you have words kind of describing them.
Yeah,
like,
you have the pictures.
I will
and you have the
describe them
words.
to them. And
No,
they can
you
be
like
studying the thing as I'm explaining it.
You
to them.
can do that, but like when you're trying to basically get people to follow along with like what could be a multi-year research project with like multiple different ideas that are not necessarily intuitive, you have to have like at the end of a segment have like a main point that you're making, and you just leave that as like one statement at the bottom of the slide. You're not like describing the figures themselves. You're describing the ideas. Like so, like you never want more than like maybe 2 or 3 bullet points across the entirety of a slide ever. And it should not be like full sentences. It should just be like just points. But I agree that when there's like a ton of words up there, it's very frustrating. And then it's even worse if somebody's reading off of it. That's like a big no-no.
Straight to the wall. Not even gulag.
Yeah, I tend to agree. And this is what we plan to do to Amanda.
No, I don't read off my slides. The only time I actually like do shit with slides.
She's memorized the words on those slides. She just recites them to you while they're also up there.
If it's a quote, then and that I need to translate it, I'll have the translation on the slide, or I'll have the quote that I'm referring to on the slide. But like other than that, no.
Ugh.
That's not kind of monster. I mean, I am, but not that kind of monster.
No politician says things that you need to remember.
It's not true. I say
there's lots of people who are in politics.
Kyle, you know for
need to
a
remember what
fact.
they're saying.
You know for a fact that I have all kinds of notable quotables. So shut your whore mouth.
Like I said, there are lots of people who are in politics who have things that you need to remember, but no politicians. As soon as you're elected, you're too stupid for life.
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not.
She's really far away and was just elected. This is exactly where I want to be right now.
What? What?
I said you're really far away and you've just been elected.
I'm not that far away. I'm about to be a hell of a lot closer. Like a hell of a
Oh
lot.
no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, now that she's gone and she can't hear us, we got to talk about our plans. We're probably going to
I can hear you right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Some sort of tranquilizer dart.
Can you not hear me? I can hear
Ketamine,
you.
some etorphin, or some sort of molecule like that, and then immediately put into a straitjacket while she's unconscious. Then we
I can fucking hear
in
you,
some
dicks.
sort of van. Preferably some sort of van that does not look like a white van, but like it's kind of classy, because it's Amanda. We got to at least put her in a classy van.
So a fucking Mercedes Sprinter. Got it.
Yes, exactly. And then when she wakes up, we need to surround her by people that are just reading the opposite of everything she ever wrote. So like we'll just we'll put her papers into an AI algorithm because that'll make her angrier.
No.
We just
what is the therapeutic virtue of this? Can you
we just
explain
read
the
her
therapeutic
McCardle
benefit of this
tweets?
intervention? No, insurance is not going to approve this because there's absolutely no evidence for it. Okay, like there's no reason to be doing this to me.
Oh, you think we're not going to just crowdfund this? Like, do you know how many people are willing to pay for this?
Speaking of crowdfunding, for those who like the things we do, you should definitely support the LPA. The LPA still is paying off its bill from National, where we helped over 70 people altogether get to the convention to be able to have a voice. And so we could certainly use anything people are willing to help with. There is a QR code in the top of your screen. Thank you very much, and we'll get back to being stupid now.
Yeah, I will say this. I'm never involved in any of those sort of things because, as you can tell, I cannot be serious for almost anything other than propaganda to make people hate government and cops. So, when it comes to the serious things, I may be like, yes, this is awesome and promote it. But if you give to that, it will, 100% of the funding that we do from LPA donations goes towards the cause that we are highlighting. So whether that's our push to help Izzy Alley or our help to get Libertarians to convention, that is all handled by not me. So it's handled by people that are in control of everything.
Did you see where someone from the Mises Caucus, who routinely yells at us, was going on about how we had just paid people to show up to the convention to vote for our opinions, and someone else from the Mises Caucus shat on them and was like, no, they literally paid for us to get there. And
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It is pretty funny though. It's like the more they try to demonize us, the funnier it is, because people have interacted with us. Like conservatarians have interacted with us, Ron Paul people that are way further right than I'm comfortable with their beliefs, but we will still talk with them and not be abusive. The thing is, when you try to have those ideas and speak for all of us is when there's a problem. It's.
I have a question. So why aren't you why are you so abusive to fucking me? Like if you're fine with Ron Paul and you're all like, okay, Amanda needs to be.
Well, we're still against collective Trotskyists. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trotskyists.
God damn.
Egregiously unfair. Excuse me. I
She's
have
not
much
actually
better
mad about
things-
being accused of being a communist. She's upset about being Trotsky specifically because she knows she's part of the Trotsky.
Yeah, because excuse me, I have much better things to say than time is very important to history. Literal quote from Leon Trotsky. Okay?
Honestly, I think that's kind of profound. I don't know.
Time is very important to history. That's not a mistranslation. That's literally okay. I'm gonna set the stage.
Well, now I got to read more Trotsky because I'm picking up what he's putting down.
This motherfucker is going to a military conference, okay? And
Amanda is the Gulagitarian.
A military conference, and it's after the war. They're talking about strategy and okay, well, should we allow guerrilla tactics in the military? Should we, what should the chain of command be? How much decentralization should we have? All this, of course, what the answers are going to end up being, but it's early, and then the Republic, and so they're asking genuine military questions and proposing strategic, tactical military answers. And Trotsky, who I will remind you, is heralded as this military genius, gets this strategic tactical genius, gets up there and is like,
I'm bored with this conversation.
So is he, because he gets up there, he's like, look, a lot of you have asked these questions, very important questions, this is fine. But I want you guys to know something. Marxism is our doctrine, and anyone who has Marxism will win. So just remember that. We have Marxism.
I mean,
and time
he was
is
sort
very
of correct for them at the time, right?
Time is very important to history. This man, I feel like maybe it's sort of an instance of being there with Chauncey fucking Gardner or something, where he just says shit.
So now you're just making up people's names.
Keep in mind that 90% of the country was illiterate.
Planting stuff.
90% of the country was illiterate. So you don't really need to do much to be considered a genius.
Well, that's America today.
Post-revolutionary Russia.
So what you're saying is we shouldn't have taught the people how to read.
No, I'm saying we should have taught the people how to read.
Much easier if they were still illiterate.
Yeah, for idiots to fucking rise to the top.
It is
I mean,
kind
it
of
worked
gross.
for Trotsky.
I agree with that. It is kind of gross. She sounds like a politician. It's the reason why we plan to institutionalize her. We're going to.
How do I sound like a politician?
I was describing it earlier. We're going to use a ketamine dart
I don't want
and
ketamine.
immediately straitjacket her and put her in a bougie van, possibly
I don't
a
even know
Mercedes
what.
Sprinter.
I don't even know what you're treating me for. What the fuck are you treating me for?
You know.
No, you-
Politicianism.
Yeah.
You're so mean. I was sounding like a politician because I was saying what Trotsky was saying. I was making fun of him. Yeah, Chris, come on. You know me.
It's
Not a Trotskyist.
Well, I will say I was bored by that conversation.
Yeah, so is Trotsky.
And I happen to think the idea that time is important to history is kind of profound, you know?
How is it profound? That's like saying blue is very important to the sky. Like
It is.
Blue
It
is
is.
very important to purple.
It is, because the minute you go a little bit deeper, it's like, well, there's a whole bunch of science for the reason why the sky is blue, because it's scattering of light off of upper atmospheric
okay,
particles.
fine,
So,
Phil.
so when
It's
I'm
like
sitting here
saying,
thinking, man, time is important to history, I'm thinking deeper than that, and you're over there being like, oh, it's a dumb idea, you know? Quite
no,
profound.
I tried. I figured out what he's actually trying to say, and it's still dumb. Time is very
Says the
important to
person that eats
history.
plant goo,
I don't
hitting the
eat
balls and
plant
calling
goo.
them
Time
plant
It's
is
goo.
not
very
plant
important to plant goo.
Time
What?
is important to plant goo. You got to let it grow. That takes a lot of time. But Amanda hates the farmers that do it.
I do hate that. And you know who else hated the farmers? Trotsky.
Yeah, this is my point.
This is the place where Trotsky and I can agree, I think, is we both hate the farmers.
We are farmers. We got the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now, Kyle, now that you did that, I'm starting to feel a little bit more like we got to beat up on you.
See, we got to send Kyle to the institution.
Doing some
Give Kyle the
corporate
straight
singles.
jacket.
No, it's not an institution.
No, yeah, it should be.
No,
Kyle can get my
it's
straight
not.
jacket. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I can't fit in your fucking straitjacket. Get the fuck out of here.
It's
Dude.
a
What,
one
they're gonna
size
straitjacket my
fits all
ankle?
straight jacket. It's a one size fits all straight
It's a
jacket.
straight jacket for a little action figure.
Exactly.
That's the size for twigs,
Stick bug
stick bugs.
straight jacket.
You gotta be
Size
careful
S
so you
for
break
stick
the
bug.
arms of the stick bug.
So ridiculous. So
You gotta
cruel.
put some padding in there,
I mean, don't straight jackets have padding?
like Amanda's bras.
I don't have any bras. I told you that.
Yeah, but if you did, they would have padding in it to make them look larger.
But you know why? Is because like when I did wear bras, like before I had this realization that I didn't need to wear bras, is like the only ones that I could find that were my size were padded. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I
like
don't talk
false
much about like
advertising.
cultural misogyny because I don't really believe in it, but there's an instance of it.
Gay jackets.
No,
We're equal
no.
opportunity out here. Amanda can take a
Padded
gay jacket too.
bras.
LGBTQ jackets.
I'm
To
for
not
it.
being able to find
I'm progressive.
a small bra that is not padded. Like obviously, she must want larger breasts.
Society did decide that there's a minimum size to breast. Anything below that must be padded up to the minimum.
Yeah.
It's basically the bell curve of boobies.
What after a certain point you have to have like flattening bras?
I mean, yes, that's literally what binding bras are.
Well, I know I don't mind that they exist. I mind that was the only kind that I could find.
That's Amanda when she's talking about guys too.
I don't mind that they exist. I mind the expectation that I should have one grabbing my tits.
My statement still stands.
I was trying to think of one that was parallel.
Well, actually,
It's kind of like Schrodinger boobs with you, though. You know,
What do you mean? But,
Like,
yeah, explain
they
this,
don't-
please.
they don't really exist. or
if
they
you
could
open
exist.
her box, there may or may not be boobs inside. What are you going for?
that is exactly what I'm saying, and by box I mean take shirt off. But
I want to hear this. I want to hear this. I want to hear this. What is
Amanda's
happening with
leather
my boobs?
jacket, right? The whole point of the leather jacket is to make it so you have no idea if there are boobs under there or not.
I mean, there are, anatomically speaking, there is definitely breast tissue. I mean,
There was
doctor
probably
told
still
me.
a nipple. It's not confirmed.
The doctor was like, it's kind of a coin flip. That's a Schrodinger's boob joke, by the way, fellas.
I will say, however, that Phil does have larger, but I have the
These are
smallest
boobies.
breasts of anyone on this call for a
Yes,
fact. Yeah,
of
that's
course.
not
I don't
disputable.
know why I'm getting shot here. I took up for you on this one. I'm still getting shot.
Well, it's
Wait,
good.
are you
You see thick libertarians with movies.
are you
She's jealous.
disputing that you have larger breasts than I do, Kyle?
I did
Well,
not
technically
dispute
in
it.
men,
I'm
they're
just
not
saying that you're
boob
taking
tissue,
shots for no
right? It's
reason.
just fat for us. It's not breast
That's true.
tissue.
Look, I listened to ICP back in the day. Titties ain't shit but sacks of fat, okay?
You listen to ICP.
That's why I
it's
hate them. I
probably
used to.
That's
I now understand why I
Yeah.
hate you, but it's okay.
I have listened to a grand
Amanda's
total
a
of
juggalette
two.
confirmed.
I have listened to a grand total of 2 ICP songs.
Her butthole's
Okay.
been seen at the gathering of the Juggalos for sure.
No. Miracles and whatever the shit boobies ain't shit but sacks of fat is.
Oh,
Titties ain't shit but
we
sex
just got we just got a ping that Rob's joined us for the last half an hour.
Ooh, very
Yeah,
nice.
because you know why? Because I asked him to. You're welcome.
Well,
Now I've got
I'm just
someone
happy
else
'cause that
to
means I can
gang
drop
up on
off.
me.
I was gonna say it's hilarious if you think he's not gonna be on our side here.
No.
It's like
Hey,
I'm
look-
calling in reinforcements, stab in the back.
Look,
yeah, but
no,
she's gonna point out again that she still has the smallest breast.
yeah, the average tit size is about to go up on this live stream, and I'm not going to have that anything to do with it.
Nice.
It's about to shoot through the fucking roof. Gentlemen, eat your heart out.
I'm telling you, thick libertarians. are
It's
gonna
harder
make
to eat
a-
our heart out than your heart
calendar.
out because there's more boob tissue in the way.
You get more calories that way.
Oh, we're back to the cannibal conversation from the last
Oh
episode.
no! That was such a weird ass
Well, yeah, we were talking-
conversation.
We were talking
No.
about music here, so Cannibal Corpse had to come up, right? Like that's just how it goes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know why I do this. I don't know why I bother.
Well,
You see all I've
subject
put up
yourself to
with?
this.
Yeah, all I do for this party.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
let's
Mr.
get-
Yates.
let's
Oh,
get
no.
politicians elected. Oh.
Excuse me,
Master
that's not what I'm about. Rob's actually got his camera on. Oh man,
No, we don't. We're just little.
Rob, you look good.
We're little
Thank you.
circular.
Rob, are you wearing red? You look really good in red.
Thunder.
He does. He looks
Thunder!
good. Am I crazy? He looks good in red.
I appreciate
Stop trying to butter him
Yeah.
up and get him on your side.
I'm serious
I've been working
though.
hard on my red.
It was the first
You
thing
have to
I.
remember that when you're a ready person, having red changes your white balance and makes you look less ready. It's great.
Well,
I
you
should
know
be
I
wearing
like
red more
reds,
often.
so you know I like reds. Rob, we were just talking about how my tits are the perfect size.
That is not what was happening.
You should probably show everyone on camera so we can all decide.
See, Rob, unlike the other two of you bastards, would actually be appreciative. You
Of
know
I'm
course,
appreciative of
I
what you
love
got.
boobs.
what?
There's
I love boobs.
every boob matters.
All boobs
Yeah.
matter.
All
Not
boobs
every boob. There's some birds called boobs that don't matter at all.
No, man. Blue-footed boobies are amazing.
Hey, I didn't say blue-footed.
Shit,
They're venerable.
venerable. The venerable movie.
Happy to join and take the class down a little bit.
Well, I mean, I don't
I
know
don't know
how
if
slow
you've
it
been-
can
I
get,
don't-
quite frankly.
Listening. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a bit of a
It's
party.
been they've been talking about there has been a great
Our
deal of
generation.
TikTok conversation. I will say that. Done with a few ICP references. We talked about
There we go. I actually finally figured out what I was trying to find a minute ago. There you go.
what is that? Oh no.
More proof that a man is nothing but a red commie.
Okay, so can I explain this?
I mean, probably not
Every
satisfactorily
single-
for why you recorded both versions of the USSR national anthem, playing
Every-
every part yourself.
Every single voice you're hearing in that is my voice, unedited. And I wrote the choral arrangement as well. So all of the harmony that you hear is also mine. You can keep playing. I'm rather proud of it, actually. I think it sounds lovely. That's not the correct stinger.
I like that one. Keep going.
As you wish. The other one.
See, now you're doing this just to make Amanda feel better for the fact that she's never been in a movie with Ant-Man, and I have.
You've been in a movie with Ant-Man?
I was in a movie with Ant-Man.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was a little kid though.
Still.
That's how Paul Rudd likes him.
Oh, that's painful.
Were you really?
Yep,
Extra?
I was. You've probably actually know this movie because it's kind of a cult classic, and I feel like you're cultured. Wet Hot American Summer. I was in that movie.
I do know that movie.
Yeah,
I
yep.
don't know if I'm cultured.
He was one of the children in the
Raft.
Nice.
Yeah, people still recognize me. Amanda gets angry about it.
I don't get it. I don't know where you're getting this from. I think it's wonderful that they gave a dwarf a job in a
special
film.
needs
Special needs child. An undergrown dwarf-like female-breasted special needs boy.
Hey, you're just jealous of my juicy movies, okay?
your thick libertarian status.
Yeah, and it's
He's,
okay.
Juicy
I feel bad for
Jacobs.
you.
Have y'all ever seen the Coen Brothers movie? I can't think of the name, but about the Siamese twins.
I've never heard of it. I can't think of the name.
I bet you there's a movie called that. But it's about Siamese twins. It's got Matt Damon, I believe.
No.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about the Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp earlier.
Different kind of Siamese.
Yeah.
Same races.
See?
Roots, but yeah, there's a part where a guy gets made homecoming king of his high school, obviously, and that's a friend of mine. That was his make-a-wish to be in the Coen Brothers movie when he had cancer.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
He's dead now. No, he's not.
Well, that sucks, but
no, he's fine. He's good.
well, then that was a wasted Make-A-Wish.
What would your make-a-wish be?
Mine?
To live. I mean, like,
well,
I know comedian used that as a joke, but I thought of that first.
I know this is serious.
That was what my immediate oh no was, Nathan, as I saw the video you were sharing.
So I need to think heavily about this. What would my Make-A-Wish be? Well, I've had this dream.
Don't fucking act like you
World
don't know.
Revolution.
Like, I want guns.
No,
Fucking World Revolution.
I've had this dream for some time now, and not many people know about it. But it involves a ketamine dart, a string jacket, a sprinter van. Oh no, I got kicked off. I'm back now.
Once again, Phil's plan to institutionalize me just becomes this mega wish.
I love that. Like I one time flash a gun on screen and Phil's like, "You can't do that. You gotta get this taken down." And Phil's just like, "I'm gonna dart this woman in the ass with ketamine and lock her up for all time."
Well, okay,
like,
no, I can
be a
explain
problem.
this to you. I can explain this to you, Kyle. Phil is aware that the government would be very happy for that to happen. The government would be like, "Yeah, this sounds fine. She should probably be put away,
Like
for the betterment of society."
maybe 15 years ago, I did a charity poker tournament at Maggiano's in South Park, Charlotte, for a little girl whose make-a-wish was that everyone else's wishes come true.
Oh my gosh!
And then she actually did die 9 days later, but they raised
my
the money,
gosh.
and that's like the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Did everybody else's wishes come true?
They did.
Nice.
What was even worse than her death is I made it to the final table and lost to a drunk woman who had no idea how to play poker and went all in on a 3-6 offsuit and took me out, and I will never, ever live that down.
I like that. Like, look, the little girl
Well, you're
died
wishing
9 days
won't you?
later. That was pretty terrible. But I fucking lost a hand of poker.
Thank you for
That's the thing
sparing
that
the
really
brothers, not
blows
Cohen.
here.
I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. See, thank you, Chris. Chris should be on this show. Chris is taking up for me.
Chris
like the
would
rest
be
of
good
you
on the
fellas.
show as long as he's not typing.
Chris actually might also. I actually haven't seen you in real life, Chris, so I don't know. Might take our average
beautiful
boob
man.
size for the show down a little bit, which would make me feel better.
Oh my god.
I'm serious. Like the mean breast size.
I mean, I feel like whenever you say mean breast size, I just think that when it's small, the people are mean, and that's why you're mean.
So actually, when I played, because I used to play like fairly seriously, anytime I got a 2-7 offsuit, I would just go all in, and that actually worked out pretty well for me. But I did it deliberately, and it was funny. Well, I shouldn't say every time. I mean, I had to evaluate the pots, but this woman, I mean, she was bullying the table without even realizing it because she just kept catching cards. Like she caught a full house on that 3-6 offsuit. It was ridiculous on the flop.
He's like, I think about it all the time. I'm really scarred by it.
I mean, I like to think subconsciously it's tied to the little girl dying and that sweet wish and that I'd have a soul, but I don't think so.
So, Rob, you're telling us that you can do all this to raise money and shit, and you're not raising money for LPA so that we can pay off our debts? I see how it is.
I did a poker tournament for LPNC that raised a bunch of money at our convention.
Well, where the fuck is the LPA poker tournament?
Well, we could do. We do. You do have the ability to do like online poker. We could set up a day where we have like an actual poker tournament. People would have to be willing to put their money in though. So, and then do like a 50-50 split for.
You can't do in some states. You have to look at the regulations for everyone coming in. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Dude, you just use a VPN like every streamer that does a gambling streaming. You just say, "Hey, download this VPN." You got it.
Well, yeah, but
I've actually never played poker.
We could get. Oh, you'd be terrible.
Yeah, really bad.
Are you kidding? I feel like it'd be good. Like, don't you have to be able to lie and shit? I do nothing but lie.
Yeah, but you have to be incredibly patient.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Y'all are forgetting she's a woman, and all women do is eat hot chip and lie.
What?
And I'm all out of hot chip.
It's an old meme.
See, nobody else knows this reference either.
What reference?
Lots of people know this reference.
What was the reference?
All women do is eat hot chip and lie.
Oh, I don't.
Thank you. See, if Rob doesn't know it, it's very obscure.
I know the reference. Women, you can't live with them, and they can't pee standing up.
I can definitely pee standing up. I choose not to.
Look,
that's Al Bundy.
If you get your ankles wet, it doesn't count.
As people saw yesterday, the other day ago. Yeah,
I don't know where this is going yet, but I don't think anyone saw anything to do with this conversation yesterday.
No, my right as a woman is to pee and poop at the same time. That is my right as a woman.
Nathan got the reference. Boom.
What is it from?
It's like old ass Twitter.
Yeah, I wasn't on Twitter until 2024.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, nor was I, but this was big. Eat hot chip and lie. Any female born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's, charge they phone, twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chip and lie.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, I can't cook.
I know.
That's a wish, bitch. Chris, that's pretty funny.
1,050 years ago, from the pits of hell.
Yeah, I never learned to cook. They don't teach you how to cook in the pits of hell.
Right.
Yeah, everything just kind of cooks for you. It's very hot there.
You telling us from experience.
Yeah.
That's also why Amanda doesn't eat meat. She's been scarred from the smell of searing flesh.
Literally scarred.
Yeah, I got some scars from grilling.
Fire. Yeah.
I've decided to go what I'm calling Carolina sober, where I only drink moonshine.
Is that your new joke?
I'm not sure if it's a joke yet, but sure.
Yeah, you should make that a thing.
So this is an odd slice of boringness in Kyle's life here, but we always got
that's your
Christmas trees
entire
in this
life.
Same. Yeah, I talk to you a lot.
Yeah, because that's how I know. That's how I know. You tell me all the stories about your life being boring.
It's we always got a Christmas tree from this rando like Appalachian, North Carolina guy, real heavy mountain accent, who only sold in Georgia. He would grab all the trees and come down to Athens, Georgia, to sell in Athens for who knows.
This the same guy you were talking about earlier.
When?
Earlier, there's some Appalachian guy or some guy with Southern accent.
No. And my parents would talk to him, and I would have no idea what he was saying. I'm fairly certain that wasn't words, but my parents always got along with him fine and spoke it. So I don't know. There were no words there. I'm confident.
Was this the story?
Yep,
So it didn't really have a beginning, middle, and end.
that's true. And yet it was still less boring than your fucking Trotsky story.
My Trotsky story was educational.
I was
And you-
sitting there going like, this is what suffering is. It was not fun.
This is bad TV.
Yeah, I was very frustrated.
Okay, that's the point. Trotsky is nothing but bad TV, and he says shit like time is very important to history and expects some fucking kind of
I'm
Emmy
sorry,
or
Phil. I got
whatever.
it brought back up.
What?
I said I'm sorry. I got it brought back up.
Oh, I know. I'm kind of angry about it.
You know, Phil can't think about complex topics over the sound of his moobs. So
No, they're making a little clapping noise.
They're
as we speak.
luscious.
like little seals.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, I understand now why you act like I'm a sea lion. I get it.
you are a sea lion. You're no. This is not even up for debate. You're spiritually a sea lion. Anyone who has ever watched videos of sea lions understands this is true.
I think of myself as a tardigrade,
You
Nice.
just like survive everything.
especially radiation.
Tardigrades are
You
like,
eject Rob into space, he'll be okay.
yeah. Phil, what's your spirit animal?
I don't have a spirit animal.
Oh, come on, man.
Badger.
Could be
Speaking
lame.
of space, Phil, you didn't answer my text. Does space-time have surface tension?
Space-time have surface tension.
I love that because
I like this
I
question.
completely believe Rob out of nowhere just texted Phil the space-time house. I 100% devoid of any context. This tracks. Please
Phil
continue.
gets this.
I
Because
don't-
this explanation's better than looking it up.
I don't know. I don't know what you would mean by surface tension, because like when we think of surface tension, you think of like intramolecular forces or like
Well,
interatomic
space-time
forces.
spiders stand on it without.
Well, yeah, I guess like that's
space-time.
I guess the question is like if whatever it would be like a gravitational thing, right? It would be like gravitons being like, oh, this is what's maintaining some sort of surface tension, and maybe you can make the argument that there's like a directionality
Phil
to
believes
the
in
tension.
gravitons.
Oh, like that, and
well,
that's how history happens.
it depends on if you believe in the idea of like a quantum gravity or not. I don't know, but there's I know some people that are
It's all strings,
Yeah.
man, all the way down.
well, even strings make the argument that there's like a condition.
I don't
that
think
could be
strings are
considered
making any arguments.
Well, okay, we're talking science here.
I know about string theory. That's not science. That's philosophy, you motherfucker.
Well, no, there's a lot of math and modeling going on too. It's called science.
Yeah, and it's still fucking
Um,
philosophy. Actually, a lot of analytical philosophy is fucking
Yeah.
mathematical. It is.
No, I got
You ever
bounced
read
for a
like
second. That was
contemporary
good.
analytical philosophy?
No, I just got bounced for a second. Also, I was about to make the argument that all science is philosophy at some level because that's why you get a PhD.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm an experimentalist, but the
That's
work with
What does the
philosophy.
That's
PhD stand
fucking
for,
philosophy.
motherfucker?
Philanthropist.
Yes,
It stands,
but
it stands for Phil.
it's an interesting question, but I think
Phil,
you
Doctor
basically-
Chemist.
you would have to make an argument of like what the word means, because it wouldn't be the same sort of surface tension that you would have.
No, that's ontology. That's a different question.
I like that.
All right.
Actually,
Coordinate can be physical though. Like it's like everything can still be considered physical, even if it's in some sort of coordinate.
Are we now back to the 1980s hit by Olivia Newton-John, Physical?
no, we're not. We're not. We're not. Please move on.
Physical.
No.
What sparked this question, by the way, Rob? Like, what made you think like I
I'm
need to
trying
ask?
to remember. God,
This is I
He
must have looked at it and been like, I this is deeper than me being able to type back right now, and then like left it.
Talking to
So,
me.
like, gravity
and-
wells exist, though, which are just discontinuities in the.
Well,
the
that
plane
was
of
the
space.
argument that I was making, is that you'd have some directionality into it, where it's not necessarily like a surface tension. But like when you think of like surface tension in water, you can have directionality too, but it's going to be like, I don't know.
I was doing a science experiment with my son for homeschool.
On space time? Jesus Christ, your kid's advanced.
He is here. Here's my bragging. So my kids my daughter went to. We pulled my son to homeschool, but they went to was considered the #2 elementary school in the United States for highly gifted kids. And when they were doing the entry test, there's a verbal component, and they asked my daughter, what's something you can't see and moves things? She was 4. And the answer is supposed to be wind, but she said gravity. And they were like, we're giving her credit for that.
That's the right answer.
I'm sad because she turned 18 today. So,
Oh,
Hey,
good birth to her.
she
You
has
didn't tell us
survived
that
the teenage
kindergartner
years.
was 18. That's kind of weird, right?
That changes the whole dynamic.
but yes, so
Gravity's all that's impressive from an 18-year-old.
we were doing an experiment on like reducing surface tension. I think using like soap reduces surface tension of water.
Oh, were you doing
I
like
was
the
thinking
boat, like
about-
the boat propulsion, where you put like soap on the back of like a little paper boat and it goes flying around?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about like the best analogy for a planet floating around a star is like if you run a marble down a funnel. And I was like, but the marble's still sitting on something solid. So what are solid objects floating on in nothing? Does that like imply surface tension?
The force of my will.
That's stronger than any surface.
I mean,
tension.
if anything, it would be like a multi-dimensional surface tension, right? Because it's like a all around, not necessarily like this is the problem with the like they do it like with a bed sheet too. They like stretch out like a springy bed sheet and then put like a big weight in the middle, and then they'll like roll marbles down it, and you can watch it like get these elliptical paths. But the same thing is like you're basically reducing it down to a singular dimension, and so it seems like it's sitting on something in that analogy, where in reality, like there is definitely nothing that it's sitting on, but the force is in all dimensions around each of the objects relative to other massive objects. So I don't know. I'd have to. I'm also not a physicist, so like I actually don't know.
I'm an aerospace engineer, but I don't want to talk on it very much.
It's kind of like a physicist.
I'm a political theorist, so I can argue for anything right now. What would you like me? What would you like me to support here?
I'm a trophy husband. Give me a beer and I can also argue on anything.
So I saw people arguing about how faster than light works in Halo. And I was like, this can't be like something they've actually tried to flesh out in the books or anything. And apparently it absolutely is.
Which one?
And I went and read,
which theory is it?
They've made up 2 scientists from the future. Sha Fujikawa, if I remember right. And the concept is that the dimensions higher than 4th order don't follow the laws of physics as we know them. They have a different set of laws. And so what they're doing is using the 7 higher dimensions to go through those to travel more quickly than the speed of light in our 4 dimensions.
Okay, now I'm just pissed off because like I thought of that as a possible way of time travel when I was like 6.
I was going to say this is like Babby's first way to consider this, and I
my
hate
fucking
it.
Nobel. I also independently conceived Zeno's paradox when I was 3. How can we move if we always have to like cover infinitesimally smaller and smaller portions of space?
Have you ever read Orders of Time, Carlos Rovelli?
Told me nothing I didn't know.
Well, he sort of argues that we don't. He argues that every single moment, like down to the smallest possible like fraction of time, is an individual self what's the word I'm looking for? Self-contained instant.
Yeah, and you're like
It's
jumping
quantized.
through
It's basically
dimensions.
quantum
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
That there's not.
That's another theory I fucking had.
Well,
Where's-
there's no evidence that time is quantized that way.
I
Like
know
right
there's
in
not,
place.
but what I'm saying is like I've thought of all this bullshit. Where's my fucking prize?
Well, you got to do the math because it's the only people can come up with crazy theories and then never do the math.
Oh,
Like,
string theorists don't have to do that bullshit.
yeah, they do. They come up with the math for it.
They come up with the math. They also
Yes.
come up with ridiculous fucking names like strange and charm.
Yeah.
Those are quarks.
Yes, and they made them up while getting high. They just make up math. They're
Well,
like,
I
I'm
will
serious.
I will say, if you want to find anyone in the sciences that is likely to be stoned, it's either organic chemists or theoretical physicists. That's it.
Archie's got a good point, Amanda. If you just make your time machine, you go back in time and you show them your time machine, then you get the Nobel.
Okay, so don't spoil my plan because this is the foreshadowing. Okay.
And this is why we must put her in the straitjacket. She's gonna fuck up the
Yeah, you
timeline.
want to steal my
And
fucking Nobel
Shoot her with
Prize,
a ketamine
bitch?
dart.
Yeah, with a ketamine dart.
How'd you think I became vice chair?
I
See,
expect.
Austin Martin's onto something. Those ballots were rigged, but not in the way he expects.
Hey, worked for Elon.
Man, I went back in time and changed every one of them.
That's why you fucking saw me running around the convention hall. I actually was in one place in every single instantiation of time.
Ooh, the theory
It's
of a
just-
singular electron. That's almost
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah, exactly.
which I
Oh,
don't
God.
believe but find hilarious.
It's real, man.
You
I
think
would
The
say-
electron moves really fucking fast.
You think there's
What?
well, that's kind of the argument, is that it goes back and forth through time, and it basically just zips around and is in every single atom that exists. It's the same exact electron. I don't believe it.
I mean-
but
Archie,
it's
I
an
can't
interesting
make sure of anything related to Heiss because of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Hey!
theory. That's hilarious because I think he hates people that have the name Berg at the end of their last name.
Yeah.
I see why people like the lunch show better.
I think our viewership says otherwise, but it is a weird time to be doing a show.
No, it's
iceberg
actually-
lettuce.
Our viewership is actually pretty solid for a like non-LNC meeting type thing.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Well,
Yeah. Remember that the viewer numbers don't include X anymore, where X blocked the API.
oh, okay. Well, I like went over to X and saw that like 20 people or something.
Oh,
So, like,
gotcha. Well, I didn't check X, so.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like we have very. I think people are like, actually, we hate this, but you know, it's
I don't
okay.
think people knew that this was coming because we didn't forecast it.
We do
As
need to
we
make
should have.
some sort of like promo image for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be me. Should be my face.
Yes, Amanda eating something no one has ever seen before because it doesn't happen.
That should be, you know what, that you could get donations. Okay, it would have to be vegetarian, but if people donate for me to eat like a particular food, I'm not
Every
even
$50 donated, she will take
Like,
one bite of
depending
something.
on how often I like based on how often Nathan tells me to eat something, I feel like Nathan might pay good money to like see me eat some French fries or something.
What's
See,
it called?
Vidko, a
mukbang?
scholar,
Oh my
is saying
God.
he hates this. He hates this. He's like, this sucks. I want the classic LPA stuff where it's like hard hitting and political, but we're just being
Yeah.
silly.
Vico, I'm with you. Like I'm trying to get this on track.
And
But
we are not doing it. We're not doing another Trotsky minute, okay?
the
But
Trotsky minute was
let's talk
gold.
about let's talk about history. Oh,
This is now a thing that's
Okay.
going to happen for every fucking 2-hour power hour. The Trotsky minute, where Amanda gets 1 minute to just talk about Trotsky and none of us can interrupt.
I don't even want
That
to talk
sounds-
about Trotsky.
horrible.
Let's pause on this Amanda doing a mukbang idea for a minute.
It's me doing what?
mukbang.
A mukbang.
Amanda becomes a feeder.
You would have to donate an incredible amount of money to get Amanda to do a mukbang.
If it's a 1 minute mukbang, how bad can it be?
Amanda's correct. I'll absolutely. Well, you got the donation button there. She has a camera. I don't think she has any food within a mile of her though. So we have. To,
I
we have to
can't read the
schedule this.
comments cut off, so I see Amanda's absolutely correct. IW eats.
I will literally. Pay
He says,
for you to eat.
"I will literally pay for you to eat.
Oh, that's a boob joke.
I will literally pay for you to eat."
Until you go up a cup size is the implication. Got it.
Why
No, I
so
just think
negative?
you doing a mukbang would be
Get
pretty
out of here,
funny.
Archie. That is unacceptable.
Oh dear.
Although
Oh, dear.
I did outreach as a to like a charter school, and they made all of these like little meme stickers, and it was all just cheesy jokes like that. I did put
Dave
them
is
on
right.
my
Hit
computer.
that like button.
Yeah, hit the share out too. Let people watch us back. We are coming to the close of the 2-hour lunch hour, but we could be like the LNC and it actually turn out to be a 2.5-hour lunch hour because that's how long it takes for everybody to sit down and shut the fuck up and get back to business.
I mean, the last 2 hour lunch hour is like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
See, we're on brand here.
We need to do a telethon in the style of like shit. What's his name? I can see his face. Can't think of his name.
That's
Yeah,
my
that's
entire
good.
existence.
He's got the weird French name. He was the most
Lionel
popular streamer
Messi.
for just a little bit.
The guy from Canada that smoked crack.
No, he's in California.
Oh. Do you know who I'm talking about though?
he
The
had
mayor.
Yeah.
No, they all
I think
smoke
Ford.
crack in Canada.
He's like, he said something. He's like, you guys are just jealous
Ludwig.
because nobody wanted to do cool stuff with you guys.
Ludwig's his name.
Oh, the streamer?
Yes, and it's actually pronounced Ludwig because his mom is fucking French, but wanted Ludwig, so it's not Ludwig.
This is like Tyler Danke all over again.
I fucking hate it when people get German
Danke.
names and don't know how to say them. Phil just cuts off half his name.
Mm-hmm.
So
The other half
he did
is
the longest
Phil
stream
Lip.
ever where for like, I don't remember exactly how much it was, but for like every $10 donated, they would increase it by a minute.
Oh, it's called a subathon, like a subathon thing.
Well, I know what the
Yeah.
subathon. That's not my point. We're not looking for subs necessarily. We're looking for donations.
We could be looking for donations of subs for Amanda to eat. Or donations.
Oh my gosh. No, they have to be vegetarian. That is my rule. Like you there is no amount of money you can pay to make me eat meat. Okay, because that's a thing.
Vegetarian subs. No one
No,
said
that's
that.
definitely false. There's no amount of money I can pay you to make you eat meat. But there's definitely an amount of money that I can pay to make you eat meat. Someone out there would find you.
And there will be a moment in time where she'll be in a straitjacket.
This is getting incredibly dark.
Yeah, one quick ketamine dart, you'll be eating steak.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I fucking hate you all. I would puke. I would genuinely
Very
puke.
likely.
Probably.
You haven't had any meat in 20 years, I guess, I think, when we talked about it.
A long ass time. I don't even know. So like that's the thing. So someone said the other day that vegetarianism, and they weren't talking down about it. They were just talking about differences between food preferences and food allergies, and they've listed vegetarianism as a food preference. And I'm like, no, after a certain point, it becomes a food allergy. Like your body does not have the enzymes to digest meat. So there was one time several years back, like more than a decade at this point, where I accidentally had cheese that had rennet in it, which is an animal product. And I was violently ill the entire night. And it wasn't even that much cheese. It's a happy conversation.
It might have had cyclosporia in it.
No, I think it was the fact that it was meat.
Were you the source? Did you start this outbreak?
No, I told you this was ages ago. Don't put this evil on me. Come on.
Timo Ozempic?
Timo Ozempic.
We were talking about Ozempic the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was ranking my my opinions of like the superiority of various GLPs.
Well, also, you were trying to tell me how you market it to like.
Okay, no,
blind moms.
thank you. This reminded me. So everyone, Phil, I think
Almond mice.
No, there's a market that needs to be catered to with this GLP fad, because celebrities can get whatever they want. Obese people are usually qualified for GLPs. You know who the real victim of the story is almond moms, suburban almond moms. Suburban almond moms want to lose weight, but they're being cut out of the Ozempic market. And so I was suggesting
I
to
don't
Phil,
know what an almond mom is.
like it's just like a very health conscious, thin suburban mother. So
people with like body dysmorphia. He wants me to sell to people with body dysmorphia.
look, their body, their choice. Okay, that's how I feel about it. So what you can do is like, because obviously we want this to be safe, right? We don't want them to be doing anything that's harmful to them. So I think that you should try some compounded Retta. Okay, try to create some compounded sublingual Retta, and you have to get the right mice for it.
Now,
So
you're saying this is my, this is part of my idea that you're now claiming as yours. That was my idea.
No, excuse me. Did you
The
agree?
sublingual Retta.
I planted this in
That's
your
mine.
head.
No,
I planted the almond mice. Okay, you were talking about doing this for.
Yes,
no,
I'm
you were
doing
saying
it with fat mice. I'm not doing
exactly.
It with middle
And
weight
so
mice.
I'm suggesting that you do it. You also do a round with like, slightly underweight mice, and see what happens.
It won't happen because I probably will end up needing like 30 grand or 40 grand saved up before I can actually do this study. So it probably won't happen because by the time it gets done, they probably will have like finished their phase 3 trial, and then they will basically cease and desist all the gray market companies that are selling it right now. So like that's I think going to be the issue.
I mean,
I think the issue is going to be the almond
for a
moms.
company that does nothing but fund and buy medical companies and startups.
Yeah, but you need to have something to show for it first. Like I need to have enough data to be like, hey, this makes sense for them to buy it. And even then, are they willing to get into gray market chems? Like, I guess is the...
That's literally what our market is. That's how our GLP-1s exist, because they're blended, and that's how you get around the regulations for them.
Well, I'm pretty sure the like liposomal and lipid nanoparticle based delivery systems are a separate patent that already exists. So you'd basically be ripping off 2 patents by doing it. I don't know if that
Hell
would
yeah.
count under compounding or not. Maybe it would. Maybe they would have a legal team that would be able to fight for that. My point was to basically just sell it as long as it possible until it gets shut down by cease and desist whenever the phase 3 trials come out. But yeah,
I mean, as long
I
as we
literally
make money,
designed
it's awesome.
all the experiments out necessary to do it. You know, I just
If
need
you need a human guinea pig, I'm always down.
Well, I basically need mice to do it first to just show that it's the same level of effectiveness as
See,
how
I
it
think-
is.
as
but
introvert.
all
Trying to
I'm
give it to the
saying-
mice first.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. So all I'm saying is you should try this with like slightly underweight mice. I'm trying. Look, there's an uncornered market here. I want you to be wealthy. So like you need to do this
Well,
in
you
a way
you
that-
market it to them after. You don't have to do mice studies for that. You then just do that.
No, you have to let them know, because suburban moms are like very anxious and high
Yeah,
strung.
you got to prove that it's not
Yeah.
going to kill them.
Exactly.
Here's the thing: when you have a fat mouse that goes through multiple stages of weight loss, at some point along that path, they are almond mice.
Well, exactly, but like,
I like
but
that there's no
what
L in almond for you.
almond
Not for Phil. It was almond.
I said
in
almond.
French it's almond.
Hanmond.
A little bit of almond. Yeah, but that's. I think the experiment would do really well. I also would have to cut apart mice and look at them under a microscope, though, which I've never done before.
Yeah, I don't want you to do that. So
Well, you kind of have to.
no, you don't need to cut
Leave
them
the
apart.
meat
You just need
and
to
you can
see.
put them in Amanda's mukbang.
Oh.
I'm not gonna eat the mice. I've
Phil,
already-
this is why you need my-sized MRIs.
No, you need.
Nathan is telling you to check Signal, Kyle, and I am like
heard he
I
did.
am
It's a
40%.
vegan mukbang. You wouldn't be happy about it.
I was gonna say I'm 40% sure that it's some kind of here's what I'm willing to pay to see Amanda do. Can we figure out a way to make this happen? Is what he's saying.
I've never even eaten mouse, but I've definitely eaten rat.
I've not eaten rat. Although I did eat a duck yesterday. It was good.
Duck is delicious.
Oh yeah, dude! I went to a really high-end Thai place and had some
Nice.
crispy duck. It was
my
fucking
God.
incredible. Yeah, it was really good. One of my coworkers just defended her dissertation, so we had to go
really?
out and celebrate. No,
Nice.
but I had to go back to the hellhole that is Philadelphia. But I get to
It's
see a
my
bunch of
least
old
favorite
friends.
city on the planet. I've been to
God.
like 56 major cities or something, and Philly is hands down the worst.
Yeah, it's not great. I lived there for like almost a decade while I was in grad school.
Sorry.
It's funny. I moved as I was staying there. I moved further and further away from the city the longer I was there, and by the end, I was in like a very bougie suburb where there was literally cornfields on my way home. And like,
How were you
horses.
allowed to live in a suburb? I thought they usually keep people in prison.
That's true. I escaped false identity, something like that. But
Oh my gosh!
I got a spoon, dug my way
you
out.
grew a disguise mustache, didn't you?
I did.
You know who else grew a disguise mustache?
I
Oh,
don't
God.
If it's something to do with history, I'm going to be frustrated.
It's Leon Trotsky. Leon Trotsky's the answer.
God.
Okay, this motherfucker. Can we just pause for a second and reflect on the absolute idiocy of I am no longer Lev Davidovich Bronstein. I'm Leon Davidovich Trotsky. Like he had days in the back of a fucking truck covered in hay to think of something better than that. And that's what he came up with. The man was not smart. I don't know why we're heralding him as this genius.
Who, Trotsky?
I
Yeah.
don't think that we do.
I don't know. Have you heard the quote where he said, "Time is an important history"?
I
was a
fucking
flat
hate you
circle.
so much.
That's another little throwback for the people in chat.
It's called a callback. It actually is what's called.
Well, that
Not
that
like
is-
you ever
that
got
is-
one of those.
That
so.
is what a communist would say.
Hey!
What?
Ew.
You got dunked on.
So I
Yeah.
will say this. What, no callback?
Yeah,
I
you
was in a
like you were
movie
gonna-
with Ant-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Because you were
Okay,
a
I
short.
was
You
called
were a
back.
DEI hire because you're a short little
my
midget.
God.
So I was an average sized kid. I just happened to stop growing because I was
Perfectly average size.
I was having too much
Uh-huh.
caffeine. Well,
Yeah,
uh,
I had tons of caffeine growing
but
up. That was
I
fine.
will say
There's nothing wrong with 5.5 inches. That's perfectly average.
Oh my
4
God.
inches is average. But yeah, Phillies does suck. I will say I like the kind of mix that it is, but it's just the way in which the city is ran is completely shit. And so like it's kind of frustrating being there. Like I'm also not a city person in general. Like you could put me in like the nicest city, and I'm like, this place sucks. So like,
Man,
I just
I'm
don't
gonna
like a lot
invite
of
you
people.
over to Chicago, and you're gonna be just like constantly panicking.
Why?
You're just gonna
Great.
have like a low grade like.
Oh, I don't
Constantly.
panic in cities. I just don't like it. It's like this place sucks.
Yeah, he just tries to burrow into a hole or something.
Ketamine
I've
hole
seen him when he's around crowds. He's just kind of gets like, scurred.
A Greek 4 inches or
Oh,
more.
that's another throwback. Which in and of itself was another throwback. Yes, he was, and I won. I won that running for that part.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a very serious part. I'm in probably like 4 or 5 scenes total.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, some
They
say
wanted
I'm
the
a
scene where
break.
he
It was,
dies.
it was my
so-
breakout role. Some
Uh-huh.
people say, but yeah.
Yeah,
Did I tell the story about how it was like the movie takes place in like the 80s or like the 70s or something, and everybody had to wear like really short shorts for it.
Nice.
And well, here's the thing: I was a little kid, right? I wore boxers. I hated tighty whities. They made me wear tighty whities because the shorts were so short, and I was so angry. And the only thing that made me not angry was the fact that they had like food service, and I could eat. There was like tons of Doritos there, and I was like, this is like comfort food at this moment.
I stopped wearing underwear after that Seinfeld.
What?
When Kramer stopped wearing underwear.
So you
I
don't
was
you
wearing
just,
a
you just
bra
go
in
free
grad school.
balling?
I actually do wear boxers, but I just thought I'd throw it out there and reference Seinfeld.
Oh. But what about the
Remember
airplane
that show
food?
that died 30 years ago? Hell yeah, these references are fresh.
I never found any of his jokes very funny. Like his stand-up.
Jerry.
Yeah, never found.
I don't
it funny.
think that he was supposed to be that funny.
And I didn't like
Yeah,
the
I
guy
thought
that
the
used the
joke was that he
N-word
wasn't
either.
funny.
Like the one guy that like Kramer when he went and did like the whole stand-up with the N-word. Didn't find that guy funny either.
I
Could
saw
have something to do with the N-word,
Seinfeld
though.
live with Jim Gaffigan a couple years ago, and I was just going because I was with you. Like his specials weren't great. His opening and closing stand-up on the show weren't great, but he was absolutely hilarious.
But what about the airplane food? I don't know. It's not my kind of comedy. Downtown Lancaster. He's out there seeing the Amish with some ankles showing, going, nice.
We've been spending most our lives. living-
Lancaster's nice. Here's the thing. I don't mind like a nice suburb area. I really would rather be like in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Because you can't put landmines in a suburban lawn. And
Yes, you can. Not one time has the government
That's
come with a
totally
fucking
sad.
metal detector and swept my yard.
like if you start putting up like random
Not one
trench
soldier has
lines-
lost his legs yet because of me.
well, like if you start putting random trench lines and things on a lawn in a suburban area, you got the homeowners association lady across the street freaking out.
Are y'all anti-HOA?
Yes.
I am. Yeah, I'm not.
HOAs take the worst parts of both capitalism and communism. And like nothing good.
Well, it depends.
I'm
It depends on
serious.
how you want to live. Some people want to live very like pristine.
Some people
white
want to
picket
live
fence, like-
under a tortured prison system that gives them the veneer of ownership over anything whatsoever and pay a ton of fucking money for it. Yeah, sure. Sounds like the worst parts of both communism and capitalism. What did I say?
I love my HOA.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh,
Can
no.
Rob go to the asylum instead of me?
Yeah, I'm in.
We knew the bylaws coming in.
Yeah.
They're almost impossible to change because the voting thresholds are so high. We pay $800 a year. We get a pool.
That is
pickleball court.
$2,000 more a year than I'm willing to pay.
No, I think it's all, and like the restrictions are like we have to have the same mailbox, which I admit I don't love that one, and like you have to power wash your house every 2 years. That's about it.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean,
they apparently frown on
But-
hiding
so
in your
what's-
neighbor's
but what's
bushes
the
and looking in
upside
your
of it?
window at night. Learned that last week.
well,
But what's the upside of this HOA?
I don't know, just having an
What's the
HOA
upside? I don't
and
know.
the houses
Just
are
having
real nice.
the HOA. That's spoken like a statist. What's the upside of having this?
But no, my
Having
house
it.
has more than doubled in value since we bought it 11 years
Yeah,
ago.
So
the
is
government
mine.
has more than doubled in value. That's
I mean,
for
certainly that's
itself.
part of it, but like we're going up way faster than even the surrounding new builds.
well, you say that,
Absolutely.
but I
So-
bought an SAR1 AK back in like 2008, and that thing has like quadrupled in value. So I'm just saying, you could have bought a
That's
bunch of AKs that are high quality, and you would have turned a higher profit.
Perhaps,
So,
but
like,
I can't
we
live
paid-
on the AK.
And that's what
We
they
paid
want you to
$330
think.
for our house, and it's now easily a $750,000 house.
Yeah, we paid $197.5, and on Zillow the other day it was $830.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Upside of HOA communism. Exactly right.
I understand
Understood.
people's like issues with HOAs. Ours just really isn't that restrictive.
Yeah, I mean,
But you're saying that there's a thing that exists for no reason other than restricting you. You have
Other than
negatives
take money
for it,
for you.
and
Yeah.
couldn't give a positive for it.
Yeah, I mean the grounds stay nice. We have a pool. We have tennis and pickleball courts.
Could you not get
Security.
that otherwise?
You could look.
We have
If it
all
was
that. We don't
forced
have
on
an
me.
HOA.
If I simply had a house and then they took it over, I'd have serious issues. But I knew what I was doing going into it.
We're not saying that HOAs aren't voluntary and you're not at fault for doing it like a dumbass. We're saying that it's
No lies detected.
the HOA is a problem as a concept. You almost always, like, I'm not saying that there's no HOA out there that maybe is amazing and great. Jody from LP Texas seems to like hers, which I think is crazy.
I thought she took it
but
over though.
She did.
Yeah, I thought she didn't like it. She took it over.
always
for a
be
little while.
cooing.
Even my sister hates her HOA, and she's like a fucking, she's like a DSA person.
So
I don't know
I
if this is actually DSA, but
If it's done right, where the level of what they can restrict is like stupid, like then I'm like, okay, it's
if
not
it's done right to the point that it's essentially useless, except that you pay them money, it can't be too
Well,
bad.
it depends. It depends. If it's like, hey, we got to take care of the roads, private roads that are in here.
The roads.
If it's something like that,
My roads.
Who will build the roads? Look, we've had roads in this country for thousands of years without HOAs. Okay,
in this country for thousands of years. No, but I'm saying
It's
like
true.
if you wanted to have like a very not like high end entryways, things like that, grounds that are in the more shared commons, I can see it being like, hey, this is nice. The problem is like when they start
we
restricting
have
what you
all
can do
of
on your
that.
independent property.
And we
and the
don't
part
have
where
an
it becomes like the
HOA.
standard. Like when we were looking for apartments, it was crazy to find some place that didn't have a fucking HOA. If it was a condo, it's insane.
Which, for a condo, it makes even less sense for an HOA.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice road in the condo. No, you're not.
Well,
Shut the
no,
fuck up.
that they're literally just trying to be like, hey, we want something that we can bash you if you put like a floor mat out in front of your door. Like, I'm sorry, this is not a
Exactly.
regulation floor mat. It does, it says welcome, but it doesn't have the right font.
It's not in at least 5 languages. So this is
Yeah,
actually a
come on.
fascist floor mat. Your floor mat does not kill fascism. It allows the boots to tread on it.
It's almost asking for the boots to tread on it.
Please
No.
wipe your.
Again, in concept, I don't hate it. Would I ever live in one? Fuck no. I want to live in like a big piece of land with landmines in the lawn.
I want to live in a big piece of land with mines for Phil to work in.
It's hilarious. You think I'm gonna work?
Oh, I don't think you're going to do it willingly.
You forget I have a lot of extra fat to be able to
I can
survive these
physically
gulags.
compel you to work.
That's what they all think.
Yeah. So
That's
you
why
make
I've been
fun of me, but
storing.
you don't actually question like how on earth has Amanda survived so long? And the answer is like superhuman strength.
See, I was thinking like kind of sucking the life force off of any human you come in interaction with.
And Phil, I'm gonna be honest with you, you got a lot of life force. You got a fuck ton of life force just waiting for me to suck.
Amanda, you really do weigh like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
I've been calling her stick bug lately. I'm gonna design like
Rob-
a T-shirt
Rob
that's
can
like
give
a
a-
stick bug with her hair on it.
Rob can give like an adequate estimate because he's lifted me. Kyle claims to have lifted me, but I don't think he has.
You had your backpack on, and it's
Yeah.
still like there was no additional effort required on my part.
Okay, but also you are a giant person. For people who haven't seen Rob in person, he is genuinely just like I'm not even in the realm of like fat versus not fat. You are just an incredibly strong, large person.
I mean,
It's
relative to
impressive.
you.
It's impressive. Genuinely, Kyle, is Rob not like? Back me up here.
From the
I
time
did
in the
not hear
gulag.
you. I got a phone call for a second.
I
Is
was
Rob not
asking.
what?
As I was asking whether Rob is like an impressively large figure. Again, this is not a fat thing.
Rob's a
This
big
is
guy.
just like, yeah. So for Rob, I'm not difficult to lift.
Yeah, for a 4-year-old, you're
But
not.
for someone
Yeah.
like Phil, who's like 5 feet tall, Phil's gonna struggle.
I just keep getting shorter in your mind.
I mean,
It's,
you talk and talk, and you're
Phil
just
is
you
going
just
to
get
become
shorter.
Tom Thumb soon.
Phil's actually Stuart Little.
Oh, gosh. That's why he wants to cut the other mice open. He's actually Stuart Little,
Yeah.
but Dexter.
That's my mom's favorite book.
Dexter?
No,
Really?
Stuart Little.
I didn't know that was a book.
Stuart
Yeah.
Little?
Yeah, I thought it was just a movie.
The movie is based upon the book. But yeah, Rob's a big guy. Like, I know how big I am, and Rob is bigger than I am. So
That's what all the ladies say.
I hope the ladies are not saying how big their penis is and that your penis is larger. Like, some
I-
ladies, sure,
I'm
that's
a very
fine. I
specific
support
type
trans
of
rights.
lady.
But
Well, now we know you're animalistic and not, not cultured.
You told me I was cultured. I was totally reframing my identity.
the the only culture that I have is like from cheese,
From cheese.
yogurt.
Yeah, I don't eat any fermented cow boob juice. Thank you very much.
That means there's a bunch of beers you won't drink.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
don't
bunch of
drink any.
liquors
I
you
don't
won't
drink anything. I don't drink
You
alcohol.
don't drink?
At all. No,
No, he's sober.
I'm like entirely sober, man.
Yeah.
For like a decade.
Then how are you this way?
I will
It's just
probably.
permanent.
He's like,
Probably
after a
permanent
certain
brain
point,
damage,
like,
to be honest with
yeah,
you.
you're permanently high or drunk
Well,
from like.
yeah, it probably has to do with trauma or something, you know.
Oh man,
Pseudoscience nerd talk. I am not a pseudoscientist. But we did make fun
he's
of me.
only a
eating little bit.
suited scientist. Hey,
I think we made fun of everyone except for Rob, quite frankly.
Make fun of me all you want.
it's you looked very, very surprised when I picked you up.
Me?
I was
Yes.
surprised when you picked Rob up.
No, but we've talked about lifting before. You're one of the few people I would trust to lift me up.
Well, because Kyle's only 5'10", right? And you're like over 6
Oh my
feet.
God.
So
I'm just at 6 feet.
okay. Well,
I am
you
not-
look taller because
Amanda
Kyle's only
maintains
5'10".
and tells everyone that I'm only
It's
5'10".
because it's 5'10".
I am over 5'11". I just did not reach 6 feet.
You just didn't have Amanda's 17-inch heels on.
They were 4
Amanda's
inches.
actually 4'11", but she
They
just
were.
wears
I'm
stilts in her
5
shoes
foot 8 inches tall.
when
Kyle
wearing
was
stilts.
not-
They essentially
No.
were stilts.
They are. It's crazy. She's like, I must be over 9 feet tall by wearing these.
Dude, like we walked to Whole Foods from the hotel at one point, and Amanda walking is one of those like clip clop horse sounds because of the wheels.
By the way, he's referring to
Dum,
Whole Foods in
dum,
Chicago, not the
dum,
Whole
dum.
Foods in Grand Rapids, because that was like
true.
what 20 miles away.
15 minutes
Yeah.
of driving.
Well, I know when you were at LPPA, you were like, "Can I get a ride home because of these shoes to the
No,
hotel?"
no,
And
no,
it was
no,
like a
no,
block
no, no,
away.
no, 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 no. Tell the full story, because I was walking back and forth from a convention center just fine in those heels all day. Why I asked for a ride was because there were no fucking sidewalks,
Well, it's
and it was
Pennsylvania.
super, super dark, and I was absolutely floored that you had no sidewalks. This was not an accessible community.
What do you think this is?
for
A
the
homeowners
pedestrian.
association?
Yeah,
What are you
exactly.
doing?
That's why we hope HOAs is to make sidewalks for people to walk. Because
We don't
I
really
was
have
very
that
much
unhappy
room
to
there.
need to have been driven, quite frankly.
Yeah, you got to sit in the back of my bougie car and be
I
relaxed.
sat in the front of your bougie ass car. Don't
No,
lie.
you didn't. I put you in
Did
the back seat.
I
of my
don't
car.
even
No.
remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, because there was like
Yeah.
there was a bunch of like stuff in the front seat of my car,
Yeah,
What kind of car do you have?
'cause I couldn't fit in the front seat.
like an older
Lexus.
Yeah,
Nice.
but the back seat is like it's like the larger sedan, like the GS 350 series. So it's like the back seat is
Nice.
actually super comfortable. And because I don't exist in it, it's actually clean. The front seat, like you're bound to find a French fry somewhere.
I had French fries for the first time in a long ass time. A couple days ago for French
Really?
Fry
Did
Day.
you? Did you?
I did.
Did
Hey,
you?
this
What-
is more interesting than your Trotsky talk. Let him finish.
I am. I just didn't hear about this.
And
Describe them to me. Were they crispy? Were they shoestring?
No.
no, they were fucking Dairy Queen fries. They were terrible.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Jesus, dude. What are you doing?
It's the closest place that was nearby. It was Friday. They asked us to take a
No
picture.
wonder you had a fucking blood
Oh my
sugar issue
God.
the other day.
I understand. That's literally where this story
Oh
is
my-
going.
Gosh.
Because that was that day. So took a picture with my like single fry in my mouth and was like, okay, I'll have a few fries, it'll be fine. And then had a fucking blood sugar spike and felt terrible.
He called
Like,
me.
this is
He
why-
was like, I think I'm going to need to call an ambulance. And I was like, what have you eaten? Have you
I
been
thought I was
eating more
dying. It
carbs
was
than usual?
Do you have
'Cause if you-
diabetes?
No. If you've been having fewer carbs
No.
and then you have a bunch of carbs and then you don't, and then then you have this, your body can't handle the blood sugar adjustment. He's like, oh yeah, I have.
Well,
Like,
why
he
I
didn't
try
tell
to
me
keep
about
my
the
blood sugar as high as
fries.
possible.
He just was like, oh, I've been eating more rice and beans than usual. Is
That
this
part's true,
Mr.
too.
Oh, I'm being healthy. Don't worry. I'm just having healthy carbs.
There's
No,
a
this
reason when you asked
motherfucker
me
had
about
French
calories
fries.
that day, I dodged the question.
Well,
Right.
here's the thing: you decided to break fast, or you like not stop eating healthy for Dairy Queen fries.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
That's just
No.
shameful.
It was for my job so that I could pretend I'm part of a community and not a weird ass
Well,
loner.
don't do that. Okay, just make people laugh, and then they automatically bring you in.
See, this is why, like, okay, we're not doing Dairy Queen fries if we're doing like a vegetarian mukbang for fundraising.
Well, now we got to.
No, it's not gonna be Dairy Queen, guys.
Now
make it better
it's
than that.
it's
Make it count.
$50, and she has
Okay.
to eat an entire thing of Dairy Queen fries.
That's boring. You guys don't want to do that.
No,
Really? You're
now
gonna-
that
you're
we know
gonna-
you don't like it, it's going to be better. Right,
Okay,
Nathan?
in that case, please don't make me eat broccoli. I fucking hate broccoli.
Well, she loves broccoli. Don't listen to her.
I-
She's a liar.
No, I just please.
She's a
If
liar,
there's
don't
one
listen to
thing
her.
that I don't want to have to do is eat an entire plate of broccoli for $50.
What other foods does Amanda not like?
Pillar's
Here's something.
yogurt?
No.
I just got a Google alert, and I don't know how Google found this, but apparently some of my passwords have been found in some data breach online. So it
Nice.
says here's the accounts that were compromised, and it's 15 accounts that I didn't even know I had, but one of them is called rentafriend.com.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
It gets better. 18 years ago, I apparently signed up for people to pay me to come be their friend.
Once again,
That's a thing.
Rob's
People can
sitting
pay
here
me to be
and
their friend.
fucking fundraising, and not for LPA.
I know, right?
Well, I have no recollection of this, but I can definitely see myself just wasted one night. Like, yeah, I'll be people's friends for money.
Dude, they
That's
do that in
effectively what you do
Japan.
for LPA.
People are so lonely in Japan. They literally pay to like hang out with each other and cuddle and stuff. It's weird. It's super weird.
I would
Sounds like a
hate to
good
go there.
business, man. LPA should do that.
Just a cuddle thing. You pay to
Just
cuddle with
cuddle.
somebody. I happen to be very squishy.
You are incredibly cuddly. That's true. Except you're so
Yep.
short. So like, I feel like you'd be a
Hey.
discount cuddle
Well,
because
no,
people just kind of you'd be like a stress ball is what you'd
people
be.
are
One
trying
just
to
takes you in
pay.
the palm of their hand and just
Well, it's a squishy small spoon. Okay,
a spoon.
spoon. You know, big spoon, little spoon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I feel like you're a stress ball.
well, dudes like to be little spoon too. Okay, Amanda.
Yeah, it's. I had no idea how amazing it was, so I tried it.
Yep. See.
When were you ever the little spoon rub? I'm very, very
I mean, it wasn't a balanced big spoon little spoon
okay.
situation.
Kyle, were you the big spoon?
I have always been the big spoon.
Why not? I meant with Rob.
In Rob's case, we switched. Sometimes it's nice to be held. Sometimes it's nice to hold.
So, Andy, go to Japan. You can literally pay a scantily clad Japanese woman to do that to you.
Or man.
Or man.
Not be sexist.
Yeah, this is true.
Man, I meant to call you a squishmallow. It's pretty good.
I did.
Rob was the little spoon with Phil. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no. So if people pay, we can also do a fundraiser for Rob to be their friend. Phil will be their stress ball. Kyle will go away.
I'm an incredible
down with
friend.
this.
You will have
How
some
incredible
wild
a friend
times.
can you be when you still haven't fundraised for LPA?
Here's
You must
the
be
other
a friend
sites
to
that
the
were-
people, comrade.
So the other sites that were compromised include Mirror.co, no idea what that is. Lululemon.com. Apparently I have a Lululemon account. Jeopardy.com.
You got yoga pants on the way.
Lululemon is so overpriced. It's ridiculous.
I cannot envision a scenario where I am using
I
Lululemon.
am now envisioning you in Lululemon pants, and I wish I wasn't. Honestly, it's not that
would
I don't love
definitely
you.
wear
Look
some
at the
stretch yoga
bulge.
pants in
Damn,
almost
girl.
any situation, provided the opportunity. But I'm not going to spend Lululemon money on it.
Although I can't imagine you having a surprisingly nice ass.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, I could see that. Like those. So I'm a leg woman. I like men with legs. You know, I
Miss
want
many
my
pictures of my
man.
super buff calves.
I want my guy to have thunder thighs, right? So, but strong thunder thighs, not like flabby, but built and fucking thick. So, but just the thighs. So, I can imagine that sort of the profile where the quad is very defined. I can see that. The Lululemon leggings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I just objectified Rob and it was weird. I'm sorry, Rob.
No, I like being objectified.
Well, he lives in a homeowners association, so it's okay.
That's fair. That's fair. Is that against your homeowner regs?
No.
They do have Lululemon petites, actually. I mean, they do have smallish
Not for
Lululemon
stick
sizes.
bugs.
All I know is that I have tried on clothes in a Lululemon before.
They're too big for you?
What?
I have no idea. I had no idea that Lululemon has physical stores.
Lululemon is like a workout store.
Christian Robbins, what the hell is?
So we have one show a week, Christian, that is purely shoot the shit, and that's what this one is.
It's called the LPA 2-hour lunch hour.
It's basically the only thing I can contribute to. You know, this is where I'm allowed to actually
he says
contribute.
that, but he used to be part of shows, and then he fucking ghosted because he's like, I gotta finish my PhD. I'm busy. I'm sorry. And now he's finished the PhD, and he's still not coming back to shit. It's because he's a fucking liar.
I'm still working, man.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
I still have to put out 5 publications in the next year.
Want me to write one?
No.
I'll write about the service sensitive space time.
Although I probably should have written up a thing that I had, the armchair theoretical physics ideas I've been sitting on.
Speaking of Rob writing things,
called Armchair ESG.
Yeah,
it's still up.
Speaking of Rob writing things, Brian McWilliams stepped down.
Ooh,
comms director for LP National. And thereby, I can only hope that means that Rob Yates will be able to reform communications in his image soon.
I don't think
Not
I could
his image. We
officially
know that,
comment on who I want to be comms director because I have to be impartial. But I'm looking forward to seeing who applies.
I'm playing.
I also
but
want-
I definitely intend to apply.
I want like a council, to be honest with you. I want like a council of people made up of like different variations of libertarian that can be.
I
like,
want to counsel people to all, and they're all me.
no.
I
want-
and they
I
all
want there to
decide
be, like-
if you have bad communications, I send you to the gulag.
I want like disagreements about like target demographics and
Yeah.
finding ways to like say things the same principle, but like that would be as broadly broadly applied as
Yeah.
possible. So that
Yeah.
that's what I would want to see. But it is what it is.
If
We'll
I'm
see.
if I become comms director, I'm channeling my inner Amanda. Everyone will bow before me.
Yeah.
And if you disagree, you go to the gulag.
Exactly.
Hey.
There we go. See, I like that energy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a couple
I'm learning.
points
I'm learning.
on my scale.
And if you wear
It's,
Lululemons while you do it, she's gonna be turned on.
If you've got the right legs, again, I want them thick legs. I want the glutes.
Speaking of glutes and
all I have is
controversies that aren't
legs and then
controversies,
fat.
did you see this thing with the new guidance on how you're supposed to shoot women in sports?
No, I'll bet it sucks.
Yeah, so there's some new guidance that went out to the press that you're not supposed to like show women's bodies essentially on women's sports.
Yeah.
What?
And so now their viewership's going to go from 3 to nothing.
My gosh. Man, women work hard on their bodies, right, to be able to cheer. And then they're like, no, we don't want to see them. First of all, yes, you fucking do. Secondly, these women slaved away to have bodies that they're proud of. And now you're telling them to cover it up. It's absolutely barbaric. That's the objectification there. I say, let it all hang out. Free the nipple, man.
Well, yeah, for sure. But it's not, they don't want to tell women what to wear. They just want to tell the camera people, only focus on their faces.
Oh, right. So that women don't get to display what they're proud of.
Exactly.
Did you go through all their suggestions?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Somebody spent time.
One of the ones is in pole vaults, they can't have a camera looking up as the woman's going over the pole because it's objectified. That's the whole fucking sport. And they were like, show the person celebrating, show them with other people, etc. And it's like, people want to see the sport. What are you talking about?
I mean, you can't even watch beach volleyball.
Yeah.
Well, for the record, I like being objectified. Continue as you see fit.
I appreciate that very much.
It is telling that, and man, I'm surprised you haven't seen it because this is a significant part of Twitter discourse right now. Is the guidance on shooting women's sports?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people want women's sports to be shot. So,
well, that's fair.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that, but it upsets me. It upsets me because people work hard on. No, if people work hard on their bodies, they should be able to have them displayed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And we should be able to look at them.
Exactly. You should be able to behold the great works of wonderful people and weep for love of them or something.
I was thinking if I was ever a coach or a manager for a hockey team, I would get someone from my 600-pound life to play goalie.
Oh my gosh. I used to be a goalie.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was never on my 600-pound life,
though. Objectified. But think about that. If you just got someone that
Amanda was objectified and that she couldn't move once she was in pads, and so they just set her in front of the goal.
I could see you being athletic for a girl.
Yeah. Thank you. I am.
I don't have problems believing she's athletic for a girl. I'm just saying that the power to weight ratio exists, right? So
true.
as someone who weighs 3 grams, her lifting this 5 pounds of pads, it would be an incredible power to weight.
Her
It would be
coach
like me
just
or Rob picking up an entire building.
He sprinkled some meat on the puck and she'd slap it away every time.
The goal is your mouth. The puck is food.
That's strange. And I don't think that's how hockey works.
Oh, do I have to change all these passwords? Do I have to change my rent-a-friend password? If someone steals that account, do I care? Although, what if I had a friend waiting for me out there that I don't get to connect with now? I've been on there for 18 years, and apparently I've never had one inquiry. Someone wanting to pay
They're
for my
lost,
friendship.
man. They're lost.
I'm surprised that website still exists. It's like the concept is not terrible, but imagine how like demoralizing it is to be like, I have no friends, so I got to go to this website and pay someone to hang out with me.
I mean, yeah, that's rough, man.
Oh,
That's why, like, I don't, that's why
Have
you
friends?
shouldn't want friends.
has the conversation just devolved to the point that no one cannot do it? I mean, I've been on for an hour and we've covered surface tension and space time, Amanda's boobs, legs on a guy.
I mean,
I don't know
I
if
want to
we
be
would
clear.
call
It's
them
not. It
boobs.
doesn't take that much time to cover my boobs. I think that's what we
You're so
established.
short.
No, selling myself short would be Phil.
That's gonna be the
I'm
next
just selling
cover.
myself flat.
Kyle is as an engineer as opposed to a physicist. No one's exactly sure what Phil does.
I think I sent you my dissertation. You should have an idea.
I read it. I still don't get
Now
it.
he's less of an idea of what you do.
Make-A-Wish, kids dying. What else have we covered?
Yeah, you've only been here for like 45 minutes of it,
Yeah.
too.
There's an
Did,
entire market for platonic escorts, Chris.
Oh, I thought you were going
Like-
to say for dead Make-A-Wish kids.
Oh my god. Well, if you listen to Donald Trump and Friends, there's definitely a market for dead kids, right? That's the
Oh.
entire point of Planned Parenthood.
Ah.
What I learned from Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We were talking this morning about how Charlie Kirk had like abnormally small wrists. He really did. He had very dainty wrists.
I like how I get brought into this as we were talking about, but Amanda just states that he has abnormally small
Wait,
wrists.
no, I stated it
Did
and
he?
you responded. Ergo, we were talking about it.
And so she made me go look this up, and he does in fact have abnormally tiny wrists.
Yes.
Or did.
I mean, I'm sure he still does. Sure,
That's a
they've been
good point,
smaller
Nathan.
now,
That's a very
frankly.
good
I
point.
think that post-death, most people's wrists kind of, tend to the mean, right? So
No, well, I mean, like, but they're smaller now, like, because of composition.
it's Alexis
Don't act
pointed
like
out that
I'm the
Amanda
weird
doesn't
one here.
understand class differences because she
I
never watched Fresh
completely
Prince of
understand class differences.
I
Absolute,
just saw that comment. That's pretty good.
absolute.
This is something that was
Insolent bugger.
discovered during the Molotov cocktail hour on Saturday.
Yeah, I've never
wanna
watched
hang out
Fresh
with
Prince
us
of
and-
Bel Air. You know why? Because I was fucking working as a proletarian child. All right, understanding class differences. I was in the gulag when I was 13. I was in the gulag, and so I couldn't watch the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. All I could do was read and write about what I'd read.
What did they
And,
play
and
Based on the
Friends
way that I
instead?
remember the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, I think they would have shown it to you in the gulag.
They probably played Friends.
You take that back.
Which one?
Are we gonna
Friends
John
or
on about it?
Fresh Prince?
So Christian's asked a serious question, and I think it's actually a good one to speak about here. Any opinions on nursing homes? I'm CNA, and these places are ran to crap. Execs always switching, then downgrading of staff and equipment. Nursing homes are at the forefront of capitalistic corruption.
I agree. We should
so-
put the elderly out of their misery.
Oh,
oh my
God.
gosh, Rob, shut the fuck up.
So it's actually a thing that I've thought about a lot. Like elderly care is often done in the same way as basically the insane asylums of the past, right? Where you're taking someone's freedom away because you've decided something's better for them. And I think that's a horrible thing. There's more of an argument for the elderly, in my opinion, because of, like, your mind starts going, you're going to hurt yourself literally, but it's still pretty rough. And so the idea that these places already are something that I would struggle with morally, that I do struggle with as morally existing, and then the care quality is falling too, I think that's pretty abominable. Fuck them boomers, lock them up is just objectively true, Vitko. But that's a different kind of lockup than nursing homes.
I don't know much about him either way. I just put a cool link in the chat for y'all.
Oh no. It's Instagram. How cool could it be? Nice. I'm for this. Never mind. I was 100% wrong. Instagram.com/vulva artist. What's there? Or artivist.
I mean, she's got a niche.
I guess you could call that a niche.
I mean, people have done art with like their period blood before.
This is just where she seemingly has casted various pussies.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just telling you about another medium of artistic expression.
That sounds like someone was lazy about throwing something away and was just like, no, it's art, leave it there.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was that, yeah.
Speaking of, have you seen the...
Speaking of doing art with period blood, sorry, what?
No, 100%. 100%. This I'm actually bouncing off of this one. Have you seen the resurgence of people recommending free bleeding?
That's been around for ages.
Like I said, resurgence of... like
it's
people
not
have
resurgence.
gone into this.
It's just like I don't think it's a resurgence.
It has gotten popular to talk about again.
Oh my gosh.
It's like peeing standing up, but even grosser.
Have you read the essay of Men Could Menstruate?
No, definitely not.
It's actually like it's nothing terrible. It's a feminist piece, and like it's kind of about how if men could menstruate, people would talk about periods a lot more and sort of like look at it as a signal of badassery. And so people would free bleed because it would make men feel and look tough. I don't know how I feel about it. It was just kind of an interesting essay.
In the immortal words of Mr. Garrison, I don't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die.
I mean, so here's the thing, like a period bleed isn't really bleeding, right? It's shedding. I mean, it is blood, but you're shedding blood that's already built up, right? So it's not like you're actively bleeding from a new wound. I'm glad you guys got onto this line of discussion.
Ani DeFranco has a line, my cunt is an open wound that won't start bleeding.
It's like, I have no mouth and I must scream. My cunt is an open wound that won't stop bleeding.
Oh, you know the song.
My cunt is a body with no organs. Actually, my cunt is an organ with no body would be more profound.
Why do women have legs?
I'm really happy we do.
So they don't leave trails like slugs.
Gosh. Oh gosh. And one of the, I'm doing another LP news here. Another LP question. So they brought LP news back, and they sent out physical copies, of which I have not gotten mine, despite being a life member.
Nathan, you're making assumptions.
Yeah, she drinks blood. Duh.
She eats liquids because she freezes the liquid so she can feel like it's food. But LP News is back in a physical copy. And it was $6,000 to bring it back, and they raised the money for it. And they sent out an email about it as a follow-up, and they've made $625 from it so far. So, is a 10% return on an investment worth the investment? Thoughts, opinions?
I mean, 10% is not bad if it can scale to be, 10x what that is.
I think it's worthwhile to
I don't
see.
remember. I agree. Is the 6,000 just this month? Do you know? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I thought
you
say
were
if
still
it's done
talking
quarterly,
about
it can be done. But the question here is, if you can raise $6,000 to have LP News, and that makes it 625, then we've raised 6625 to make 625. Like there's the long term argument. Maybe it's better long term, and I generally think that it's going to be. But it's at least an interesting question, right?
I think we also have to look at like the optical value as well, right? Of having a hand copy, a physical copy.
I would donate more money for it if Evan wrote every copy out individually.
I think that what Nathan is saying is that if I bleed quarterly, that's possible.
I think
I'm uncomfortable with this entire conversation. That's why I've been silent.
I think your biggest assumption, Nathan, is that she bleeds.
No, she just sucks life force of other people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if I only have one blood cell, I don't know how tenable that is.
Yes, they printed a physical copy of the news again and sent everyone a newspaper. And in that, it tells the things that are being done, the things we're going to do, and asks for money. And money has been raised from the newspaper thereby. And since it was paid for up front, then done. But
it's raising money from the depths of hell.
I mean, like I said, any sort of return on investment is good for the party. Like, it's just the question is, like, is it something that can be kind of expanded? So I would say keep doing it, right? Like, especially like
I think we should have one tasteful nude of me, and we'll call it the LP nudes. We'll call it the LP nudes section.
It was not tasteful.
Can we get a tasteful nude?
Nothing tasteful.
All my nudes are tasteful.
We can fix that.
No, because you are what you eat, and thereby anything of you that's nude with no other flavoring on it would be tasteless.
Nude.
See, I would ask, are the Amanda not eating jokes ever going to get old? But
no, the government got her.
Yeah.
What? No, I'm here.
You said if it got old.
Oh, I said, but I think the answer is fucking no. No, we could do a tasteful nude and a quote over my nether regions from me. And again, that'll be the LP nudes.
In Trump style.
No.
It'll be style.
It'll be very tasteful.
Yeah, so it was definitely Trump's was tasteful.
There'll be quotes like a tree cannot play the glockenspiel, which I've said. Or the gulag must be a place of science, which I've also said.
The first one was
what's his name?
Or stick bug lives matter too.
Chris is the worst. Chris, straight to gulag.
What do you say?
LPA news written in Amanda's menstrual blood.
I don't think that'd be too bad, actually.
I mean, other than the part where I don't think it exists.
Well, here's the thing: like
it's invisible ink.
The LP news, I think, like I don't know, like I've been kind of bouncing around the idea of like we should do something with the torch where we actually do a physical copy.
Yeah.
With like the most kind of radical ideas and things like that. And that's very different than like an LP news of like, oh, look at the procedure we did and Robert's Rules of Order and that sort of stuff. So I don't know. I wouldn't be super excited for LP news, but I think it's good it's happening.
I think it'd be very cool to do a yearly bound edition of the Torch.
Me too. We should aim for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if we just do,
Chuck, considering where we're talking about consistently, I'm very nervous about where you're putting that pull string.
Oh gosh, I know Chuck's been listening to this entire conversation. This just got so much weirder.
It did get so. Well, there's a reason why I've been silent, Alexa. I've been very uncomfortable by some of this conversation.
It's a 2-hour
Because
lunch hour.
no
The
one's
entire
been-
point is to make you not want to eat lunch. I'm trying, this is a societal betterment campaign for me. This is a crusade. I think that lunch is a bourgeois capitalistic construct that needs to be dismantled. I'm serious. Like,
So
we
it's
didn't used to eat
breathing.
fucking lunch. No, breathing is not. We've always breathed. We certainly haven't always eaten lunch. Like, ask the Romans. Right? Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a big fan of the
So-
Romans.
Man, I think about the Romans every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching Spartacus, so I'm on a big Romans kick right now.
Oh, see, I've been watching Silo. That's what I've been. The new season's out.
No, I just think that you don't need to eat lunch to be healthy. Like, there are a bunch of people who are fucking bodybuilders that
See,
don't eat all day.
Both Amanda and Ozempic want to take out my target demographic, and it's sad.
And
Okay, your target
Psychophilia.
demographic needs to be suburban almond moms. This is what I keep telling you. I want to help that demographic. I want you to help that demographic thrive, which is why you need to get the almond mice and do your experiments with sublingual errata on the almond mice.
Yeah.
So like you need to get some mice and get them to sub 19, sub 18 BMI, like slightly underweight mice, and then just do the experiments with the Retta on them, see if it works, and then you have a safety profile to present to the almond moms. And
well, the safety profile exists for Retta. There's not going to be any major difference as long as like the results are the same in mice. Like the point is, again, it's gray market. You're not trying to do FDA level studies, right? The point is to be like, look,
exists for overweight and obese people for Retta. I'm trying to get you into the market for people who aren't overweight and obese.
yeah, and
because they want that shit.
Again, the people that own the patents will do that. The point is that you just say like, hey, look, it's safe. And again,
Alexa, apparently an almond mom are like the health conscious suburban moms.
Yeah.
that have like an extra 5 pounds on them, and Amanda wants us to take advantage of the fact that they have body dysmorphia. And
No.
you
The
must have
almond moms didn't have an
retatrutide.
extra 5 pounds. Like the almond moms are like lean, right? But I everyone should have the opportunity to have the body that they want. That's all that I think. That's what I believe as a libertarian.
Speaking of having bodies that you want and as in
Uh-huh.
not having cancer,
I
I've
want
got
the
a fucking
body.
terrifying thing for you guys.
Kids.
What's up?
Um,
There are too many people talking.
Speaking of having the body you want and thereby being against cancer, about a year ago, they showed that AI can detect breast cancer about 5 years before it develops to the point that it would be caught by humans. Yesterday, it has come out that Meta used AI to target workers with medical conditions for layoffs, including women with breast cancer, so that they could ditch
Jesus.
them and not have to pay for the fucking insurance.
That doesn't sound like good business practice though, because you're definitely not paying like retirement benefits.
It's
oh no.
So that's terrifying. But yes, moms who drink overpriced almond milk.
No, so no, where it came from, I can tell you where it came from, is like this concept of a mom, a suburban, like lower upper class housewife that only eats almonds, right, to stay fit. And so the like meme of the almond mom was born. Which is ridiculous because if you're trying to like cut your calories, you need to go with volumetrics, and almonds are not good for volumetrics. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know that I've ever seen a person eat an almond. I imagine I have, but it's never registered.
Like, oh, I'm watching someone eat an almond.
Exactly. Have you?
I
Think
mean,
about it. I'm
there
sure
are
you
some
have. but
superior
can you-
nuts to
can you
almonds.
confirm it?
I remember that I've eaten almonds at points in my life.
Did you watch yourself?
Yeah. In fact, it did. I very much did, because I was doing it in the car and I was looking in the car rear view car mirror, watching myself put the almond on my tongue.
You should be watching the road, but that's why women.
I mean, I was in traffic. I was driving across the country.
That's terrifying.
What, me eating almonds from driving across the country?
Just women driving in general. All right, y'all. It's 2:55.
Yeah,
It's
I
been a
gotta make a
pleasure,
little
but
bit.
I have stuff I have to do in 5 minutes. I was actually having fun. I had no idea how late it was. Thank you for
Oh,
allowing
no, it's
me to
canceled. My
come.
meeting was canceled. Motherfuckers.
That's
We're
even
going to rock
better.
and roll.
All right, y'all. I guess we got to wait till Kyle comes back to shut this whole thing down, or what?
Did he leave?
I think so.
Kyle.
No,
I'm
I
not-
think he said he was coming back.
See, I'm not logged in, so I can't shut this whole thing down until he gets back.
Yeah.
He has to do it.
Hope he comes back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stay on here and have a little bit more banter.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of banter.
There is. That's the entire point of the show.
It's great.
It's the 2-hour lunch hour coming
Well,
up on 3.
I think it shows a different side, right? And then Amanda always has to get, political out of nowhere, and I'm just sitting here have to grumble and be like, "Oh God," And occasionally she says something profound, and I'm like, "Yeah, time is important to history."
That's
No.
not it. It's such a dumbass quote.
Well, for those of you who tuned in, thank you for listening to us. Come back same time next week for Amanda's mukbang.
No. Okay, if we're gonna do this, first of all, I need to be prepared for it. Secondly, we need to figure out how much money it's gonna be, and I have right of first refusal on anything, so I need to know the amount of money and what is being proposed that I eat.
All right, you pick the food.
No.
Every $50.
If I pick the food, it's gonna be fucking
1 pound.
broccoli.
Fine,
What?
1 pound of broccoli for every $50 raised.
1 pound of broccoli. Actually, I could easily demolish a couple pounds of broccoli like that. Yeah,
You think you could demolish 2 pounds of broccoli?
I do. Like, it would not even be
Okay,
a problem.
3 pounds of broccoli.
I would need a bit of time, but I could do that.
Okay, what if there's like a bonus if you have to get it done in a certain amount of time? 3 pounds of broccoli within an hour.
Oh, I could do that. No problem. I don't think you understand how much broccoli I can
3
eat.
pounds of broccoli?
3 pounds. Feels like that's a quarter of your body weight. Yeah, I can do 3 pounds. I can do 3 pounds of broccoli. That could be a meal for me. Like, dump 3 pounds of broccoli into fucking tureen. It's good.
I feel like you don't know what good things are.
Broccoli is delicious.
Interesting. Did you know broccoli and cauliflower and mustard all come from the same plant that have just been
Is that why they all taste so good together?
well, they basically are the same exact species that has
makes
been
sense. That
selectively
makes a fuck
grown
ton of
for
sense.
different portions
me.
of the plant to
Uh-huh.
be the main thing.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of them. Same thing with Brussels sprouts, same plant.
Gross. Brussels sprouts can be good.
See, I know this because I hate plants, and you must know and pay attention to the things that you hate.
You must know your enemy.
Yeah, if you're not listening to your enemies or what their words are, trying to understand their intentions, their propaganda, you're not really living up to it. And vegetables are my true enemy behind the government. So I must know about them and seek for their destruction. Do you think Amanda can eat 3 pounds of broccoli, Kyle?
Kyle knows I can.
In what amount of time?
Like an hour.
That's easy.
Ooh.
You've almost seen me do that.
I think it would double her weight, but I believe in her.
My stomach would not look pretty, but we're not doing a theater fetish, or we're not doing a fucking inflation fetish on here. So
well, that is what you're trying to do, and trying to get people to pay for it.
No, I'm trying because people want to see me eat food, and I don't mind proving that I eat food.
No.
Like, what
people
a good
want to
way.
see you suffer. Right? That's the point of this, Amanda. That's what I'm paying for. So.
Rob's internet died.
Oh, I thought he said he had to go anyway. Like we were all talking about how we had to leave. Then you left, and we couldn't shut this whole thing down. So we're just killing some time.
Yeah, you can. Amanda's still an admin.
Oh, well, she didn't tell me that.
I'm not an ad on my phone.
I didn't log in, so I didn't.
Log in on your phone, you dork.
I didn't.
Well, that would take a bunch of effort, and we kind of expect you to click the buttons around here.
Fair enough. All right. this was a 3-hour lunch hour. So catch you guys soon. And, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for that JC appeal and whatever part of the business list gets to exist. So have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Until next